It's CNT, baby. You moved to New York.
Okay.
You said fuck off, book a bye-bye to London.
I didn't say fuck off.
You
but
said you told
okay.
us fuck off. You basically told us to fuck off.
Okay.
And you've been living your best life in New York. Can you explain to
NYC.
me NYC?
NYC.
NYC. Can you explain to me why you decided to go to the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh, you know what? It's always a dream of mine.
Really?
Always, since I was a kid, like 8 years old. Always, I was like, I just knew one day I would want to be out there. And obviously, I didn't know where I was going to end up with what I wanted to do in my career, but I just knew the energy out there is going to be for me. And when I went there the first time, the second time, I was like, this is where I could thrive.
It's your destiny.
It's like the vibes. Yeah. And so when I went, like, I just made the decision. I was like, listen, I feel like I'm going to get married. I'm going to have a baby soon. I'm not going to be able to live my dream. I don't want to have like a midlife crisis, like when I'm 50, like I didn't get to live I'm going to do it now while I'm free and I'm able to do it. And I did it.
Do you know what? That's some big dick energy, because I feel like a lot of girls there are very scared to take such risks.
Right.
Leaving your...
Everything you know,
basically.
Right.
Your family, your
Right.
friends, what you know. Like,
Right.
obviously, we know London culture. Like, we're very comfortable here to go to a whole different state and start again.
Right.
How was that transition between London and New York?
To be honest, see, now I was going to start getting a bit emotional.
Already.
No, but you know what? I moved out, and it took some. I'm not even going to hold you. Yeah, I made the announcement because I was like, yes, I'm gonna do the move, but I was kind of like still dealing with like relationship stuff. So I was like, let me be sure this man doesn't want me no more, and I'm really like pack, because my suitcase was halfway packed.
Yeah,
but I was like, let me just make sure that this relationship is over. And then I'll make the move. And once I knew that, I was like, yeah, no, there's nothing left here for me. Let me just.
So you were trying to stay for a gentleman.
I would just wanted to see, because I didn't want it to be a thing where it's like, we could have been something, but you moved to New York. I just wanted to make sure the door was closed.
Proper closed.
And then when I made the decision to move, and then my stepdad passed away, which was had to come back. So really, right now I've been back and forth London, NYC, because I have to deal with family stuff over here. But New York is like, it's just everything to me.
Really?
I love everything about that city. Like the different neighborhoods, the people, the energy. I'm telling you, if you're a creative person, like the energy out there is just incredible. Like, and the thing is, all my favorite creative like people, like all my favorite like inspirations in life all had a segment in their life where they were in New York. Like New York, I'm telling you, it will make you hard. I used to be such a sissy. Before I left, I used to be such a pussy. And now I'm back, I'm like, listen, when you've lived with mice in the crib, there's no hot water, like that. Like I lived like that for like maybe like a week and a half, and that even changed me. That experience even changed me. But that's the New York experience. Like, you're gonna have an apartment with a mice in it.
She went to New York and came back with a cock. Right. She came back with a dick. She said, yeah, I'm a strong bitch now. You can't try to...
Right, exactly. So yeah, it's been so lit. And like the food there, the men there, the culture, the fashions, everything.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's very interesting because I remember Quajo Housen went to New York recently and he showed a picture, a video of the rats. Why do your rats look like horses?
It's scary.
Why did the rats come like horses?
It's scary. The thing is, at nighttime in New York, they leave garbage like on the street, right next to apartment buildings where you have to like walk. I'm telling you, we were walking down the street full of like garbage and there was just rats. It was you like, I was like jumping like hopscotch. Like it's crazy. And the thing is, they're not scared of you. They're so big. They're not scared of you. They will jump on you, Joyce. They will jump on you.
Listen, everybody knows when it comes to spiders, mice. I don't know how I did my life the way I did it, because obviously I didn't have men around growing up. My dad didn't grow up with me.
Yeah.
So if there was spider in the house, mice, even Elijah, even my little brother, as big as he is, if there's spiders, mice, rodents, we're just gonna close the door.
Mice, rodents,
just spiders, mice, rodents, animals, bush. Listen, if it's anything,
literally
any animal.
So what did you do?
We closed the door.
Okay, pray God.
Whoever wants to deal with it can deal with it on their own court.
Right.
In my house, it was one man for themselves. Any spider, mice, rats, rodent, we gonna close the door. We gonna wherever it enters is completely.
I'll tell you, I'm not even joking. Yeah, there was a mouse. I had to do this mouse situation, and I had like these two guys I was talking to. I called them both. They was like, I don't know. You gonna have to sort that out on your own, sister. Because you don't mean no.
She said, I can't.
Right.
He said, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
Can I just say, masculine men stand up, please. That's all I need to say.
That's what I'm saying.
That we need the men.
Bring back the men that build with their hands. That build houses with their bare hands. Bring them to
the men don't know how to fix the toilet, you know.
The men want flowers nowadays.
Where are the Bobby the Builders?
The men want chivalry. They want you to romance them.
Where's the Busaya the Builders?
Right.
Where are they? Because the men are becoming bad bees. They're the real bad bees.
No,
the man them are the real. By the way,
I can't even talk to a guy that's got a bigger bum than me. Like literally.
So that's all Shakira. The Ghanaian men just out of the picture. Then all Ghanaian men. No, can I just say the Ghanaian men, their bums.
No, nowadays, the way that men are going to the gym and everything, their bums are just getting bigger and bigger. Bounce. It's like, wow, BBL.
Bouncing, like, you better twerk for that. You better twerk for that table that your friend is purchasing.
Right.
Because you don't
You said that.
That was a bit personal. Sorry. Haven't felt triggered.
Guys, I'm just laughing. I didn't say anything.
No, she didn't say anything. She said she's not part of the problem.
You know, right.
But you know what? Yeah, I really love New York, guys. I feel like
Have you been to New York?
I've been to New York City.
Okay.
Obviously,
where'd you stay at?
Do you know what's really sad? I actually stayed in Manhattan. So I actually sadly went to the very touristy place because I'd never been to New York before. I know there are a lot of black people and specifically African people out there. So I really want to go to the hood the next time.
That was me.
I want to go to the hood.
That was me, and all my friends in New York were like, bitch, you do not want to go to the hood.
I do.
I do, because I want the real experience. Yeah. Like, I want the real everyday New York experience. Do you know what I mean? So I get you on that. 100%.
I think it's weird when people go to different countries and they go to just the touristy areas. Because it's like, you're just seeing the glamorous version of the city, of the place, as not the nitty gritty of how the culture is and how the people is. And I want to know where the real niggas is at, because you ain't gonna find the real niggas in Manhattan.
And the thing is, you'll find real niggas in the different boroughs, and they're all different.
I want a Brooklyn boy.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's the only city I know.
Oh, right. Okay, I get you. Oh, Brooklyn boy. Where else? It just makes sense.
I want to. Where else?
Harlem.
I want to Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem.
Just this and that. So it seems to me, sister, you said
Jersey.
You said Brooklyn and you said no. That means you haven't experienced.
No.
That means you haven't experienced.
Really? Doesn't that mean that?
You said, when I said Brooklyn boy, I said no.
No, when I went out there, literally all my supporters and stuff were writing me and saying, just don't fall in love with a Brooklyn boy. And I'm just passing on the message, like,
we don't fall in love with Brooklyn boys, guys.
I mean,
you heard it first.
I mean, some of them are good. I'm sure there's good guys everywhere.
But not the one that you experienced.
Why Brooklyn boy? Why not London boy, huh?
You know damn well.
What's wrong with the London boys?
You know damn well.
I love London men.
Okay, so with your experience with being out there.
Do you believe I got experience now?
I bet you do.
Oh, yes.
Big pussy bird. Ask about herd.
Oh, tight pussy bird. Oh
no,
yeah.
Do you know what? I've never thought about that. You know, when I say that, big pussy purr, like,
no,
she's got a big pussy. I've never thought about
fat pussy. Yes,
but do you know what? I've never thought about that. That's actually, guys, no. When I've been saying I have a big pussy, doesn't mean that my pussy's wide.
Right, exactly.
Have
you seen Mean Girls? Where she's like, oh, you got a wide set floor.
Oh yeah. No, I do not have a wide set flow.
Right.
And a
you
heavy
don't need,
vagina.
Like, the jumbo.
No, my pussy's very tight.
Oh.
Not me trying to fight for my rights. Not me trying to fight for my pussy. By the way, guys, I just want to let you know that my pussy's really tight. When I meant big pussy, I didn't mean that my hole was wide. I meant it was
right.
It was a big energy.
Right, big energy. Oh, fat pom pom. Yes.
Okay, guys, we're just spiraling at the moment.
We're going everywhere.
So, New York boys, London boys. What's the difference?
I think London guys, like in London in general, we have a very nonchalant vibe.
Okay.
It's very like, even girls do it, boys do it. It's very like the whole moist thing. Like you liking someone, don't be moist. You like, if you look at our white soft, counterparts, they will meet within 3 weeks, boyfriend and girlfriend already. We don't do that.
Listen, let me tell you the group of people that move fast.
the
whites and the gays.
The palms, yes.
The white and the gays.
Yes.
They move like this.
Definitely.
For the rest of us, it is well.
I'm half gay, so.
You are bisexual. Fluid. Okay, your pronoun is fluid.
Pronoun now.
Oh no.
It's fine. They understand.
So you identify as
my
fluid.
Orientation, like fluid, sexual orientation, right?
It's fluid. Yes, fluid. I remember watching that on your.
There was a period.
Yeah, there was a period. So in terms of London boys, and let's just do it the boys, because you know what, big up all the fucking girls. It's not your turn yet.
Right.
It's not your turn. Let's do the man them.
Right.
Man them, and
we were talking about the Caucasians. They move fast.
Where am I even going? The skin is already the Caucasians,
they move fast.
They move a lot quicker, and the gays, they move a lot fast. They're a lot more.
But we are more slow. Talking stage.
Die.
To talking stages.
I agree.
I'm the head campaigner.
Yes.
For my bitches.
I vote for you.
Right.
I vote for you.
Why are we doing talking stage? Talking stage is, okay, you get to know me. There shouldn't be multiple talking stages. There's only one stage. That's the stage. We are all performers. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's date.
Talking stage is friendship. Are we not talking?
Yeah, we're talking. This is the talking stage.
Are we not talking?
We are talking right now.
Are we not talking?
Okay, yes.
After
and once
that,
you get on the first date, you're dating. Finished. I agree.
And
talking stage is like 2-3 weeks.
It seems to me that there just seems to be a threshold to when somebody says, yes, I want to be with you. Yes, I want to make it official.
Right. But I think it's like you talking stage, 2-3 weeks, you're getting to know someone. Then you start dating. You date them for like maybe 3 to 6 months relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend. If you want to do a situationship, if you want to like keep it casual, fine, then call it casual dating. But why are we doing talking stage and you've been talking to this man for 2-3 months? 2-3 years. Talking. What's going on? Yeah, I like
what
him, but
it's
basically boyfriend and girlfriend vibes, but you're still talking.
And
let's red wedding, let's dead that whole scene.
Red wedding, dead that whole scene.
Right.
Red wedding, dead that whole scene.
Game of Thrones.
That was good. That was fucking good. Let me tell you something, yeah. I cannot stand a situation that is going nowhere, but there seems to be this responsibility that I should be behaving like your girl.
Thank you.
Are you insane? Are you mad?
You.
Are you mad? Are you insane? Why am I behaving like your girl if you've not made it clear that you want me to be your girl?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why am I cooking for you? Why am I washing your pants and your plates
and your singlets?
The lasagna that you had 2 weeks ago is still in the sink. You want somebody to come and wash the mold off the fucking lasagna plate.
Right.
You want me to sweep under the bottom of your bed?
Are you reliving?
You want me to sweep underneath your bed? You want me to top up your electricity key because there's no electric? And you don't want to give a title? Hello, hi. Like, when I see girls in this situation, and it's constantly, because I feel like a lot of it stems from trauma, because it's like, for me, you do the best you can so that person doesn't run away.
Right.
But sometimes they need to run. You need to let them run.
With me, I say date. Do you know what my thing is? I believe that if women started to cheat back and started to behave like the men do, men will get scared and start acting correct. That's what I believe as president of the Not Deaf to Talking stage campaign. I believe that women need to start moving how these men do.
Salutes.
No, don't sleep with everyone. We don't want to be ridiculous because that's
true.
actually stupid.
Yeah.
But just because he's taking you out, he's doing nice things for you, if he hasn't made it very clear he wants to move forward with you intentionally, why are you blocking yourself from meeting your husband?
This is exactly what I'm saying.
And I'm not here to shame women.
I am.
I'm not here to... Okay. No, we're not doing that. But I'm saying...
Some of them.
Let's come on. Let's just put our hats on our heads.
Agreed.
Okay.
I agree. Listen, I'm going to nominate you for presidency.
Right.
I'm going to put my vote. I'm putting my vote for Annie, because literally I am really tired of seeing women in really nasty situations because they've given them just a little bit of attention.
Right.
Just because can we set a new standard for ourselves? Because a guy buying food doesn't mean that he wants to wife you, by the way.
Right.
A guy taking you out to dinner doesn't mean that he wants to wife you, by the way.
Right.
Those should be standards that are already set for a woman. If you want my time, if you want to have an experience with me, it needs to be an experience worthwhile. That doesn't mean, oh yeah, he bought me dinner, so that means he wants, that shows. No, a guy showing you that he wants to be with you should not be the basics. So replying to your texts, taking you out for small food. It's not small food that means it's going to be the guest.
See, the thing is, I think opposite to you.
Really?
Yes. Because the thing is, I get the whole like, oh, we shouldn't be clapping for a fish that knows how to swim.
Yeah.
Like, I get the whole bare minimum argument. But I think that if a man is showing you effort in the way that you want to be loved, because how everyone wants to be loved is going to be different.
Yeah.
But if you have said, I need to be loved in this way, and the man is giving you what you want to be loved, then I think that does deserve some sort of, hey, okay, yes, like he's interested. But I think that women should put pressure, like, do you want to take this further? Don't be scared of a man saying you're doing too much, this is too much. Like, if he's telling you, nah, he's not ready, go date someone else.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Keep
him there. You don't have to lock him off. What for? If he's buying you food, let him buy you food. Go out with someone else that's going to take you out to dinner too.
Agreed.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Agreed. I think I agree with what you're saying, but what I'm worried is that the standard of a guy treating you well equates to him wanting to be serious with you. For me, when I see, and that is not the case. I mean, I've seen
wait, let's put this in English. A guy that is treating you well.
A guy that's treating you well.
That doesn't mean that he wants to be with you.
Yes.
So
I'm saying there are guys that will take you out for dinner. They know, okay, you want dinner, I'll take you dinner.
Right.
You want bag, I'll buy you bag, just so they can smash. Like, guys have understood the formula.
Right.
They've understood that, okay, if I do this for a woman and I dash a couple 100, 200, she's gonna think that I like her enough to open her panties and fling her in the bin. My thing is this, I would say yes, be treated, but I feel like the standards for me should be beyond, oh, he took me to food, oh, is he showing you his time? Is he spending time with you? Time, like valuable time. Is he talking about the future with you?
Right.
Is he actually making his intentions clear? Like, listen, I want to be with
guys
you.
Can still do all of that to get panties. I think if you're going to give him panties because you want to give him panties.
Agreed.
Not because you want to take things further. Right? But I get what you're saying 100%. Like, I get what you're saying.
Because I think from experience,
You've been traumatized.
No, I've been bamboozled. A lot of girls get bamboozled. A lot of guys do the wine and dine thing.
Right.
A lot of men, they will sit down, they will spend money. If you want lobster, they'll do lobster.
Right.
And you'll be thinking, wow, this guy's showing me experience. He's doing that just for him to not be serious.
But that's when it comes down to you knowing what you want. So for example, what do you want in a relationship? Or from a partner?
Of course, the wine and dine thing. We love the wine and dine.
Right. What do you actually want from a partner? Like, just say one thing. Just one thing.
What do I want?
Yes.
A God-fearing man.
Okay. Let's say, for example, he's doing all the wine and dining, but he's like, you know what? Let's go to church on Sunday.
Fabulous.
There you go.
Fabulous.
But that is exclusive to you and your needs. And everyone, I think we have to be... We can't have like this whole mindset where it's like, if a guy does this and that, then he deserves to. No, it's exclusive to what you need as a person, having this experience. Like, okay, and also make sure that you're giving him the same. I can't even talk because I'm not. Can you see wedding ring? No.
In the spirit.
Right?
It's loaded.
I can't even talk. But I'm just saying, like, I think in London the vibes here, it's like it's either moist or it's people getting. It's just crazy over here. Mm-hmm. You'll be dating a man, and then all of a sudden he's on Bella and Nigel weddings. 3 weeks later, getting married.
I've had. Oh my God.
You've had I
don't know if I'm ready to tell this story.
You have to tell it. It's come up now. It's come up. Did that happen to you?
Ha.
Ay.
Ha.
I've heard that happen to quite a few people.
So, I might cut this out, but fuck it. Cool. So,
let the content.
So let's just say that I was seeing someone.
Okay.
And there was a girl.
Right.
That we had a mutual with.
Right.
Yeah. So obviously he's mature, a lot older.
Oh, was he bold?
No, he wasn't bold, but he was gorgeous. He's absolutely sexy guy. Started dating him, got serious, wanted to take it further, whatever. So I had an inkling about the girl that we were mutuals with. But I was like, oh, have you ever done a thing with da-da-da-da-da? And he said, like, oh no, like, why would I ever go there? Like, why would I ever do that? And to be honest, I believe because, to be honest, the girl is not a bad bee.
Right.
So she's not so fine. So I was like, okay, like, all respect to her, but
those are the ones
I wouldn't think that them two would come together because he is handsome, he's gorgeous, like, and she is.
She wears a bonnet.
She's doing like she wears the African continent earrings, like them type of girl there.
Them ones give up the good pom pom,
the Nubian pom pom,
right, Nubian queen,
the Afrocentric pom pom.
Right, we love a bit of that.
But yeah, that's them type of sisters there. But like when you look at him, you think he
was a bad bee.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Anyways, long story short, me and him, because he's actually a doggy dog woof, I decided to part ways. I'm like clearly you're just serious. Yeah. Like, obviously we're having a good time. You're taking me this place, taking me that place, Dom Perignon steak, but you're not trying to be serious.
Right.
So anyways, I realized that I didn't have this girl. No, basically the girl was on WhatsApp. And she was tweeting in it, but the way she was tweeting, she goes, "Oh, I love me and my man, da 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 da." So I'm just thinking, which man did she have? Because as far as I'm concerned, that she didn't have man when I knew her.
Right.
And I now went on the Twitter and she's talking about, me and my man, the mortgage, da 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 da. So I'm thinking, oh, she has a man, die. So I said, now I'm now doing my research. So I've gone on her Instagram. I've gone on her tagged,
right,
and I'm seeing wedding picture, and I'm thinking, wedding. I know she told me that she got married before and they divorced because he was abusing her or whatever. So, bruv, I now scroll to the photographer. I now close the photographer. I now scroll to 2019.
Yes. Wow, and this was in 2020. Okay, it was in the 2020s.
It was in the 2020s.
Okay.
I've now
scrolled down. In the name of Jesus.
Come and see the man.
Married.
And the girl.
Caught like a fish in the water.
Doing married. He's holding her waists.
Ay.
Like this in the picture she's doing.
Ay.
Like this. They did not tell me that in some weird open marriage thing. So I didn't know that I asked the guy, he said ew. He said never.
What?
She's holding her waists like this in the picture.
That is so.
She's wearing white dress. I said, he bagabogo.
Bagabogo.
This one is a bagabogo.
I'm sorry, not to laugh at your trauma.
Proper
but then
trauma.
What happened next?
I just blocked them. I never spoke to them again. Then what could I say? Because she didn't know I was talking to him.
Right.
I knew. He knew.
But did you send him like the message?
I never addressed it. Never addressed it. Just blocked the both of them, and I said, "Peace in my home."
In the name of Jesus.
I like
Right.
I said I want peace in my household, and I never spoke to them again.
I would have sent the picture.
Do you know what? Yeah,
me, I would have done that.
You don't want to be known as marriage breaker.
I would have not to girl to the guy.
Blocked him straight.
No, that's leverage.
Presidents, our presidents.
In the name of Jesus. Let me tell you
our president has come.
No, honestly, that's wild ass story.
Right, that shit.
And that's why I'm saying we need to do what these men are doing.
Yeah.
Because let me find out. You think I wouldn't? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Let a man have his heart sink and find me on Bella Niger married with my husband. Please believe I will be there, and he will be holding my waist, and he will be feeling sick in the stomach. Why didn't you tell me? Reparations.
Reparations.
Yes, this is for Madame Joyce.
Yes. my president. It's my president.
Right. No.
I just want to move on to one more thing that's happened this week. Obviously, we're talking about betrayal. We are talking about the girls doing like the guys
as they should. Right.
But I want to get into a story that's been a topic of conversation this week. And there was a woman who came on the internet to say that her best friend has stolen her man while she's pregnant.
I saw that.
You saw that? And it's for some reason, this week in particular, the whole conversation of dating your friend's ex or dating your friend's man or snatching. Because there was another thing on BET that one girl said with her whole giddy god chest.
That she would date her.
She said, my friends know me. If you break up with your man, it's all systems gold.
Right.
She said in paraphrase, she basically said she's okay with dating her ex's man. And I just want to know your opinion on this topic of conversation.
See, the thing is, I just have to say from the jump that I am a very free-spirited person. So if my friends wanted to date someone I used to date, I'd be like, fine, do your thing.
Okay.
As long as that person didn't bring me trauma, don't bring that person around me. It happens. I'm from a small town. No, not small town, but I'm from Harrow, and like there's not a lot of black people there, and so it's kind of like it's not known to do it. Like it's not a thing. Like Harrow people do this, but I'm saying like if my friend dated someone in year 8, then yeah, why
that
not?
one is different,
right? I'm gonna date them in my 20s. Now. But if we're now reach adult age. Plus 20, no, I'm not touching my friend's partner. There has been a time where I've dated one of my friends' teens. I didn't know that they were a teen because people like to do things in secret. Come to find out, I found out I was already in love. I was like, damn.
God, that happened to me too.
That's the worst.
That's the worst when they don't say it and they're like, mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then now you're like, well, I've already invested my feelings. But I wouldn't
intentionally... Now, in my 30s, no. Late 20s, no. That's some young shit. Like 21, 22, yeah, why not?
I 100% agree with you. I feel like if it was like when you're 8...
Right.
You fingered me one time in the park, kind of a thing. All right, fucking go for it, mate. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But in our 20s, when you start having those relationships that do eventually, the conversation of marriage starts coming up, dating starts coming up, I think it's very silly.
If you knew I was going to move in with this man, now you want to date him?
Now you want to date him, sister.
No.
You I witch.
No, we are not sister wives.
We're not. We actually have to.
We are not
relationship done. Relationship X'd. But it's like girls are really on that. I find that every time I've been in a relationship, I find that girls, I don't know, there's a certain type of girls that like the idea of dating someone or dating someone else or snatching someone's man. Like, I just feel like
it's giving very much obsessed.
It's like, you want to be me, girl.
Oh, yeah, right down to the pussy.
Right down to what is entering my puss.
Right. Because I feel like, especially where I'm at now in life, there's no way I'm looking at a man and he's been with a girl, they've done lovey-dovey, and then now I'm like, oh, I want that too, so no, because I'm gonna get with him and all he's gonna do is talk about that one girl, and that's dead. No.
And I find it happens a lot when the guy's very rich and wealthy. Like even the whole situation that happened with Portia. I don't know if you and the
okay, see that type of stuff I condone. I condone Portia's activities. You know why?
Why?
Because don't let a friend stop you from your husband now, especially if he's rich, not child. What?
If he's got money.
Right. No, I'm Team Portia now. I'm Team Portia.
She said, I'm gonna stick by my queen.
Right.
I don't know if I could do it, you know. I don't know. Like, seriously, if I call you, and are they like,
they weren't besties.
They weren't best. That's the thing. What level of friendship are we talking about here? Because it
Let
could
me
be
tell
a
you
thing.
something, Joyce. Let me tell you right now. Me and you have recorded a podcast right now.
Yes.
And you're with a man that's rich. Yeah?
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
If it becomes a thing where he's single, please believe 6 months later, you guys break up. I'm marrying that man.
I'm wanting you right now.
We film some content, fine, but I'm taking your man if he's rich. Why not? Because I met you one time.
One time. No,
and we filmed a 2-hour podcast. No, please, because please believe if I was married to a rich man, I want you to take my man. Okay? I want you to take my man. If it's not working out, Joyce, we filmed one podcast. Take my man. What? Come on. You can't eat.
No, I agree.
You can't
it's the level of
generational
friendship.
trauma.
I fucking agree. It's the level of friendship.
Right.
It's the level of, what do you define as your friend?
If it was bestie vibes, of course not. Come on.
Yeah, if it's your best friend or your close friend, but
family
if it's like
member, because that
family member, y'all are hoes now.
Right. that clip, that story that you're talking about, I saw it was like best friend invited to my baby shower. Joyce, now let me tell you something. I ain't coming to your baby shower now. You ain't coming to mine. So let me tell you something.
Words.
Right. That's a different story.
It's a different level of friendship.
Right. But if you're
my
my baby shower, now, my bridal shower, and then you get with my man, I'm just release my mugshot.
You're doing the pictures and you're holding the belly like we have.
I'm sleeping with your dad.
No, you have to. There has to be one. You have to be one up. You have to do one up.
I'm gonna be a stepmom.
You actually have to do. You have to do a one up. You know. You have
That's
to
toxic. Me coming out.
You actually have to sleep with the dad.
No, you either have to. You can pray it out, or, you know, you just have to move on.
You can pray it.
But
hopefully
me personally, I wouldn't bring that story onto social media. Hell no.
No, and the thing,
I'll take that to my grave.
So humiliating. No, yes, I can't deal with public disgrace. That thing, the pictures, everything, and
because
even
the girl was even like, "Yeah, I'm happy with your man," and what?
It's like, "Thank you for keeping him." I was like, I would die. No, I can't deal with that public disgrace. The girl was literally rubbing it in her face. She goes, "Yeah, thank you. That's my man now. He doesn't want you anymore."
That's what I'm saying. Even Portia, like, I'm so sorry with the Portia and Fallon thing. Like Portia's wedding was incredible. She looked beautiful,
phenomenal. Yeah.
People magazine covered it. Fallon, what did you get? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do marriage life with a rich man, please live richly, please. Because now you got the 2 kids, and Portia's already had her kids. I don't know if she's gonna have another one. We don't know.
Actually, have they got a child together?
The Fallon and the guy Simon.
No, Simon and Portia, they don't. They don't. She's gonna do one to lock it in. Knowing Portia, she'll do one to lock it, to consecrate the marriage.
She should.
She will have one, because even if anything happens, he's not going anywhere. She'll be the child is there. That's how you operate.
How do you feel about the Portia and Fallon situation?
I think from what I understand, the conversation, not the conversation, the relationship was already ended.
Right.
It wasn't like she snatched him. They already had broken up and they weren't together. I believe she cheated.
Right.
From what the streets are saying, she cheated and then they separated.
Right.
So I think that one is even different. And again, just because I want you to know something, because let's talk about our space. Just because I am filming with someone doesn't mean they're my friend. Please,
in the name of Jesus,
please. Just because I love Annie Drea, I think she's phenomenal. I think she is a superstar. Yeah, but we've just met today,
right?
Okay. We might develop a friendship. Like Victor, for example, he's come on my show. That's my bestie. There's a lot of people but just because I'm sitting with someone,
right,
and just because you see these people together and they might be taking pictures, doesn't mean they're friends. Friends
exactly.
For me is a very tight word.
That's what I'm saying.
You're coming to my house.
Yes.
I'm telling you about my mommy.
Yes.
I'm telling you about my daddy.
And there's also different tiers to different friendships. Like some friends, you're like, you know, you're cool with, you speak to them every day. But like with me, I have my friends that, you know, I met through work I do. Yeah. I have friends that I've known from my 20s, but I also have my best friends from like, I was like 5 years old that are still in my life today. So I just feel like there's tears and those people you don't even get to see, like as content creators, we don't even showcase those people that have been in our lives forever because it's like you want to keep those private, like that's your safe place.
Of course. And not everybody wants to be on camera, wants to be in the limelight. Which I love you guys. I love those people so much in my life. I love you. Those ones that I love you guys don't like to be on the camera. I love you. But I think this is the problem with, let's talk about us girlies in general. I feel like sometimes it's really important to understand your positioning in somebody's life and in a friendship. And like you just said, there's tiers to friendship. Not everybody gets that. Just because someone says my friend, they're not your babe. They're not your friend like that. There's definitely levels. I love people. I love hanging out with people, but I know there's certain things I will rely on some for, and there's most I will not rely on.
And people will think, oh yeah, well that's not your friend then if you can't. No, there's friends for different things. Yeah. Especially as an adult, you have your friends that you go on holiday with. Yeah. Friends that you go out on a night out with. Yeah. You have friends that you talk about personal, intimate things. Like I have friends for different
Absolutely,
things.
Me too, yeah.
And so even some friends that I might like want to turn up with and have a good time with, I'm not trying to tell you dark shit that's going on in my life.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time, bitch.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because now when we're trying to turn up, you're going to ask me about some dark shit that's happening in my life. And it's like, no. I have my therapist friend. I have my friend that I lean on for emotional support. And that's the thing. There's tiers to different friendships. And even as friends, you don't have to tell your friends everything. Your friends do not have to know everything that's going on in your life. But I still think as friends, you should give support, grace, compassion when it's needed. Do you know what I mean? Like for example, we might develop a friendship after this, right? And I'm in some controversy or you're in some controversy. You might hit me and be like, what's going on here? What
did you do?
Right. And I could tell you the full story. I don't have to tell you, but that doesn't change the dynamic or the friendship that we have.
Yeah.
In the name of Jesus.
I agree. I actually agree. And I feel like that's something that I'm learning. I am a bit of an oversharer.
Same.
I am an oversharer. And to the point where I will overshare and then I will hang up the phone and be like, fuck girl, you said too much shit.
I will meet someone in the bathroom at a nightclub and you're instantly my bestie.
Yeah, agreed.
I can make people feel like, okay, yeah, I love you with my whole heart, but I also have my day ones that I'm putting way before any of you niggas. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes.
Can I just say side note, this hair is bouncing. Wow. Oh goodness me. Sorry. As you're talking, it's just
making the points. It's helping me for my campaign.
Good bundles. This is a good group of bundles. It's moving and it's jet black. Did you dye it?
I did dye it.
Do you know what? Fab. It's very difficult to find jet black.
I dyed it.
What do they call it? Center bank. What did they say? Bone straights. What do they call it? Bust down. Center bust down. That it looks fabulous.
Now someone's gonna drag me in the comments. Thank you, Joyce. They're gonna be like, it's not that great. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
One more thing, speaking of friendship and that, do you believe in girl code? So this is a conversation with a girl that says a woman went viral for claiming she doesn't believe in girl code. She said, I'm not going to talk to someone because you spoke to them. And she also claimed that she would date her friend's ex. I think we just spoke about this, didn't we?
Right.
So generally the sense is, do you believe in girl code as a whole? So just because, girls, we don't do that to the girls and stuff.
Yes and no to some extent. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had friendships where like my friends have fallen out with people, and just to support my friend, to make them feel comfortable, I'm that type of friend. I'm gonna be like, if you've fallen out with my friend and you made my friend life a living hell, then please believe you're gone too. I'm backing my friend.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You have to understand that I'm backing my friend. So when you guys make up, you're making up with me too.
Yes. We are forgiven.
Right. That's how I do things. And my
agree.
friends, it's the same.
I hate that I'm like that, but it's like, I'm a very empathetic person. Obviously, me being a Libra queen. So I really feel what other people feel. Why you screw your face like that?
Libras are so trash.
Really?
I'm so sorry. Libras are so trash, and it's even God. It's God that's brought me here today to tell you that face to face. I'm meeting with a Libra, and I believe that the slack that Geminis get is actually misdirected energy. It should actually. The Libras are the worst signs of the zodiac.
Are you kidding me?
Geminis are authentic. They know. Everyone knows Pisces are trash. Geminis are trash. We own it. But Libras, you guys are snakes in disguise. Yeah.
I need you to elaborate. Is this towards
Libras,
friendship, relationship, or both?
everything.
The whole
Parental.
package.
Even parental.
I need you to explain the hatred of the Libra sign that you are exerting at the
I
moment.
would just think that Libras in general are very indecisive people. You guys do not know what you want. You don't know what you want. And because you don't know what you want, guess what? You become a flip-flopper.
Old.
Flip-flop. And that can be, you know, okay, like good vibes in person. Like me and you could be rocking. Okay, cool. But then one day you could just flip on me. And that could be who you are, Joyce.
Old. I believe that's that's not quite correct.
Right. You know who else is a flip-flopper? You know what the best example of a flip-flopper is?
Who?
Have you seen Gone Girl?
I haven't. No.
Watch that.
Gone Girl. I wouldn't.
I feel like Libras are the bitch from Gone Girl. Shouts to Rob Kardashian. You're not gonna get that. You're gonna be so confused.
Guys, can you explain to me this in the comments? Because I have no fucking idea.
But
what
obviously,
this girl
we
said.
are Christians. We do not believe in horoscopes and all them type of things.
I mean, the passion was really there, girl.
Really?
It was really.
No,
she
it's
said,
just acting.
Libras, y'all are fucking animals.
Right. Who do you have a disdain against? What star signs?
Oh, Aries. Y'all are just bi.
Right.
I think Aries. I don't have many Aries friends. Aries men, no, absolutely not. All my experiences, my worst experiences
Right.
have been with Aries men.
Right.
Virgos, even though I'm a Virgo moon, I find they're quite dull people.
Right.
I like a bit of crack cocaine in the sign. So anything Gemini, Taurus, they're my people.
Yeah,
if you're a
be.
Taurus, if you're a Gemini, like I fuck with you. Who else do I fuck with? Everyone else I don't know. What's your star sign?
Pisces.
See, that passion in your statement will make sense because y'all are just so fucking emotional for no goddamn reason.
Period.
And I can understand your disdain, but I just don't feel like it's coming from a place that's logical, but it's very emotional. That you're just emotionally emotional for no
I'm
goddamn
telling you,
reason.
everyone knows one Libra that has done them dirty. Like, you know a Gemini that's probably done you dirty, but they own it. Libras, they don't own their shit.
I own my shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you accountability queen?
I actually am. Guys, we had the word of the week and the word of the week was accountability. Yeah. I'm learning. I actually own my shit. I feel like, but then again, I feel, how about this? Yeah. The thing is, yeah, Libras tend to be the beautiful sign, the popular sign. You know, we're the sign that, you know, everybody wants to be friends with. We're just super
You guys
cool.
are cool, yeah.
Super cool.
I'll give you that.
And I just feel like we just have a lot of haters, okay? Because not everybody
The one
can be
hater, me.
We just, everybody.
Everybody hates you.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Do you know what I feel like? Libras often say, oh, we're the scale, so we, you know, balance everything out. That's what you believed, right? The Libra is the scale.
Yes.
Yeah, then my dad said that too. But you know what? This is the balancing the scale. It's judging. You judge if things are too heavy or too light. And that's what you guys are. Judgy, indecisive signs.
This bitch just came to my show, something she hates me. She just like, you just came to my show and said, you know what, I hate this bitch.
Kim Kardashian's a Libra.
Yes, that's my queen.
I know, she's my queen too. I love her.
Oh, but you like her.
I
Is
like
she a
her,
Libra?
but her sign, no, not so much.
Girl, I'm tired of fighting for my life with you.
Okay.
I'm tired. Listen, let me just, guys, all the Libra queens, stand the fuck up.
Oh, the Pisces, stand the... Yeah,
Sit down.
Rihanna's a Pisces.
Sit down.
Riri's
She needs
a
to sit
Pisces.
down as well.
Oh!
She's pregnant.
Oh!
You know, the knees, girl. I'm just watching out for my sister. That's all I mean. That's all I meant. She needs to sit down because she's pregnant.
Okay.
That's all I mean. But guys, without further ado, I would like to introduce my guest. Before I introduce my guest, please guys, make sure that you use the hashtag because we haven't been using the fucking hashtag. So my social media manager has been shouting on me because she said that we need to tell the people to start using the hashtag on
Use
Twitter.
the hashtag.
So the hashtag is hashtag C&T podcast. It's going to be put here by the editor.
C and T.
C and T.
Oh, C and T.
C
Oh, yeah.
and T.
Okay, sorry.
C and T.
Because it sounded like you said C auntie.
I know, I probably C auntie.
C auntie.
C auntie at the church today after for the congregational conversation. No, but yeah, so please, I really want to read some tweets out, guys. So if you can start using that, so we have one place that we can have a conversation,
right,
and also make sure you follow the Instagram.
Make sure you fancy that.
Make sure you follow the Instagram as well.
Right.
Cocktails and takeaways is there, so that we can start getting some dilemmas in and start having a good time. But without further ado, I would love to introduce my guest. Honestly, this has been a long time motherfucking coming. When I first messaged this queen, I feel like it was very close to when I might have started. How long ago is it? It was very.
I think it was last year.
It was last year, just before you moved to New York City.
Right.
And I was asking, listen, the bad boys and girls have been crying and dying for you to come on this show.
Right.
And you said, I'm going to New York to go with 50 Cent. And I said, okay, that's fair. So
I always wanted to do it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like thinking, okay, let me try and schedule this in, but at the time as well, there was too many things working against me, and I was so depressed and fat. I just was like, I'm not even going to give you the best version of myself, and you deserve the best version of me. And I'm glad we're here today because you're so beautiful.
The burn straight and the leather khaki jacket, and you look.
It's the fact that it's not bone straight. It's actually wavy, but it's with the bust down.
Bust down bone straights. Bust down bouncy curls.
Right.
No, bust down. Do you know what? Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been filming, so I'm getting into the swing of things, and the drink is not helping because I've now mixed rum and tequila, so I'm on the taki rum.
I really want to say this on camera. You are so talented and your energy is immaculate. I know I gave you slack for being a Libra. That's not your fault. You can't control when you was born. You could have been a Scorpio or a Leo. It's just when your parents decided to conceive you, so it's not your fault. But generally, as a person and just like being here with you, you are fabulous, and like congratulations on everything. Literally, she's made me feel so welcome.
Oh, stop it.
So lovely. Like, I almost tripped and fell into your arms before we started filming today.
Right. Literally. Listen, that's how every love story starts. You just trip and fall into the arms of your lover. I can be for you.
Oh! Would you ever date a woman?
I really like cock. I always say this. I think women are beautiful. Like, I would say physically women are gorgeous.
Right.
But I have vaginophobia.
Oh.
I think I'm about to overshare. When I was younger, I got exposed to porn really early.
Okay.
Like by accident, because the boys at church, imagine it's at church. The boys at church were talking about porn, and I said, what's popcorn?
Oh, yeah.
And they said, Google it, porn.com. Me, I'm thinking I'm going to go and watch a movie, and I saw all these naked women.
Yeah.
So I watched porn, and because I couldn't watch the black women porn, because I said, that's my sister's.
Right.
I can't, to this day, I don't watch porn, but when I was watching porn, I can't watch black women having sex because I'm like, that's my sister.
Right.
That's my family member. Every black woman is my family member for some reason.
Right.
So I couldn't watch it, maybe feel weird. But I used to watch like a lot of white women.
Do you think that's how black men feel when they date black women?
That what?
That we're their sisters.
Please, no, I'm not your sister.
That's why some black guys date outside.
No, it couldn't be.
They think, you said it.
No.
It could be a psychology. We could have unlocked the code.
Let me say something now to all the men. Hello, I'm not your sister. I am not. If all the black men are thinking
But does that make sense? If you couldn't watch black women porn, because that's your sister, because it's like familiar. Imagine that's how guys that date outside their race, black guys.
It could be.
That could be the psychology behind it. But anyways,
psychologist yourself with that mindset, because that is fun. But for me, and then I used to watch like white women porn.
Right.
And their vaginas, they didn't really look like something that I would know, you know. So after that, it just fucking freaked me out. Yeah. But yeah, I think you're gorgeous. You're tired of dating women, from what I remember.
Please.
No?
Yes.
See?
And that's the thing. I'm very attracted to women. Mm-hmm. People will be like to me, oh my gosh, it was a phase. It's a phase.
More than men.
I love how women look, and I love the sexual relations with women. I do like. I've been recently having. I've been. I can't even talk now because you put me on the spot.
I could have put it.
I've been having a lot of sex with men. Well,
Okay.
with a man.
Yeah.
Not loads of men.
Yeah, a
but
guy.
with a man. Yeah. So it's like I like that, and I just was strictly dating women for like 3 years,
Fab.
and now I'm dating men again, and I wouldn't want to be in a romantic relationship with women because women are evil.
Just straight up evil.
You're a woman and you have women friends. You know the fuckery that we do. So imagine now dating someone. You see, with women, yeah, we move mad. We move mad.
Mad.
But see, if you're dating a woman now,
Talk to
you
me.
move mad, they move madder.
So it's who can be more mad.
Exactly. Whereas men, when you move mad, they just ignore. That's why I love men. They ignore.
There's
so everything
balance.
comes back down. But with women, we move mad and we move mad and we move mad and we move mad and we move mad. Guess what? We're both in jail now.
Because you're just...
Right.
I've never had a fact. Is it quite often in gay relationships to have like proper fist fights?
No.
Okay.
That's not normal.
Okay.
No.
I've clearly been watching too much.
No,
Zeus.
that's not normal.
Too much
But
bad
you know,
girls
I
club.
will say, I always like dated men. So if a man played me, I'd be like, you crazy. But you can't really bring that same energy to a woman because no,
Everybody will be mad together.
everybody will be mad.
I'm really trying to, when it comes to relationships and dealing with conflict,
Right.
I'm really trying to learn to be the bigger person.
Right.
I really, because I felt like when one person adds fuel to the fire, another person does, and another person does.
Right.
And I kind of feel like, for me, it's very important for me in all relationships to disagree to resolve, not disagree to be right.
Right.
So I really honestly don't mind for that moment to accept that I'm in the wrong, or to be
Right.
like, you know what, I fucked up.
Right.
Because I can't deal with, I really, really don't like confrontation. I really don't like conflict.
Right.
It sits in my heart. I can't
Right.
stop thinking
Same.
about it.
Yeah.
And I would rather peace. If peace means to sacrifice my pride, I'm okay with that.
So that's the thing. I feel like it's hard because sometimes you still want to have a point to stand. Like you still want to, this is my point, but also at the same time, you don't want to be combative. So it's like finding for me, that's what it is usually.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't agree with what you're saying, but I don't want to fight with you because I love you.
Absolutely. Like
Right.
literally. And I feel like
Conflict resolution. Is like,
resolution.
it's very, because honestly, as an African person, coming from an African, like, household and stuff, conflict resolution is beating and shouting.
Yeah.
And then I made you food, we're good now.
Yeah.
That's
Without addressing it, pushing it under. Yeah.
And I think like that's so unhealthy, especially as we move as a society. Like we have to learn better ways to resolve conflict. You can't give me food or you can't buy me something to be like, okay, yeah, we're cool now. Yeah. No, like let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
You take accountability, I take accountability, and we address like how we offended each other, and then we move forward. But in African household, I don't feel it's like that. It's like, are you going to eat? I made you food to eat. Like, if you eat my food, okay, now I'm forgiven. No, excuse me, ma'am, you just beat me. Like, do you know what I mean?
You
Like,
actually just beat me. And I feel like I was watching your vlog one day and you were talking about your like issues with your parents, and I felt so related to that. Am I making sense?
yeah, you are.
I felt so relatable to what you were saying, because I feel like the way conflict is handled in Black community, I felt like for me that created a distance between me and my mum.
Right.
Like so much so that it's really, I now we're in a good place, but I'm really finding it hard to open up to her because of how things were dealt with back in the day.
And don't you think as you become an adult, you look back at some of your parents' choices and you're like, that actually didn't have to be handled that way.
It didn't make sense.
And then it's like, you start to kind of like resent them in a way, because it's like, why did you do that to me? It didn't need to be dealt with like that.
Definitely dealing with a lot of resentment in my adult years. And I feel like you don't ever realize how much resentment builds until you step back and you actually have a choice. When you start having your own choices to be in situations, to talk to certain people, to have relationships with certain people, you start looking at me like, hold on a minute. That doesn't make sense to me.
I was dating in New York and I was dating like different people, and I was like, I'm trying to look at myself, like, what is it with me? Like, and I would like try and unpack and unpack and unpacking everything. And I realized, oh my gosh, like, it's actually, I have issues with my dad, and like, it's coming up me projecting some things with the guys that I'm dating. So it's like, let's say like I'm being emotional, guy doesn't want to talk to me in the moment because like things are emotional right now. I'm in my subconscious mind, I'm thinking, it's like what my dad would like stonewall me, like shut me out, like when I was like a friggin' teenager, like if I messed up or something. So that version of me comes up. I don't know if you've like done like inner child work. This might be
no, I have. No, I have.
Yeah.
And again, exactly what you were saying, and I
Right.
wanted to actually ask you about like the conversation that you had with your dad. Did you have a conversation?
I haven't had a conversation with my daddy yet.
Girl, I haven't had a
need
conversation.
to. Do you?
I feel like I realized
Because you said your dad wasn't like around.
No, so I spoke about this in another podcast, but I came
Sorry
from
to interrupt. Before you go on though, do you feel like stuff comes up when you're dating?
Yeah.
Because of that.
100%.
Okay, now
100%.
go. Yeah.
My daddy issues have manifested itself in so many different ways. But I remember I had a conversation on another podcast about coming from an abusive household.
Right.
And I didn't have my dad from when I was like 5 to maybe 15. Then he came back and he was in and out and in and out and in and out. And I feel like how that manifested is that I became hyper independent. That's the first thing. It translates in hyper
And
dependency.
men like to help.
I don't need anybody. I don't need anyone to help me. It got so bad that people that did help me, I couldn't understand as to why or what they wanted. And I felt like that even manifested in me having management. My management when I first signed was so difficult because I really struggled to relinquish control.
Help. Yeah.
I did not want to ask for help. I felt like anybody that wanted to help me needed something, because there's no way someone could just help me because they wanted to help me.
You, yes.
Because I'm not I didn't
and you feel like you have to do something back for them because they're doing something for you.
That's how I felt like my absence of my father really interfered with like my relationships, friendships. Also, I feel like the fear of being hurt made me very quick to let people go.
Right.
Anytime someone did something,
cut them off.
I would just cut them off, because it's like I'm such a lover girl, and in every capacity, my friendships, my relationships, I love people. When I mean I love people, like I could meet someone for the first date, we will sit down and have a whole conversation about life and everything.
Fearful avoidant. Have you done your attachment stuff?
I think I'm fearful attachment.
Yeah, I just guessed that right.
I think I'm fearful.
Oh my gosh, I should be a therapist. What the hell?
Not avoidant, the other one, fearful attachment.
Fearful, anxious attachment. Okay.
I'm attached and fearful, Sha. I do really have attachment issues. How that manifests is scared to let people in.
Right.
Once they're in, scared to let them go.
Right.
Like, so I had a conversation and we're talking about cheating and stuff, and I said, I know myself. If a guy was cheating, I would stay like a fool, because once somebody is in my space, I cannot let them go.
You don't have to let them go. You just cheat back, and this is what I've been advocating for. No, I'm joking, but this is what I've been advocating for. We cheat back. We do not. If a man cheats on you, cheat back. Why are you going to let so many years go for what? Everything you built just gone like that?
That's my president.
But yeah, go on, carry on.
So yeah, I really feel like that's how my daddy issues manifested in my life, and I'm really, really trying hard to
see. This is the thing. It's good that you're trying. Honestly, like I'm so proud, because genuinely, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like when I was in New York, a guy was like really trying to be there for me. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was like hyper independent. Like, no, I can do everything myself. Like, even carrying my bags, I had like 3 bags, like suitcase bags. And he was like, let me help you, Drea. Like, this is not normal that you don't want me to help you. And then I had to look at myself like, damn, why don't I want a man to help me? Like, even just bring the bags in. Like, why don't I want, like, do you know what I mean? Why don't I want that?
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I also feel like I've been shamed in the past though for accepting help from men. Like a man being there for me, I've been shamed, like, oh my gosh, you need validation from men, you like men so much. But it's like, what is it then? I feel confused sometimes, girl.
Yeah, I feel like I had that phase as well, but I feel like I was scared to be alone. Like I just
Really?
kind of had this weird phase of like back to back, just having to date multiply,
Right.
and not date multiple people, but have an intense relationship with someone
Right.
for a short period of
Right.
time and then move on.
Right.
And then as I was doing it, the quality of guys began to reduce because I
yeah.
just wanted someone to hold me.
Right,
Like that's
right.
the pace I was. So I had to really have a space
Is
of
that male
singleness.
validation, you think? Or no,
I
not
do
really?
feel like it was male validation.
Really?
I feel like I needed to
The craziest thing is I'm the opposite. Like as soon as I feel like, oh my gosh, a man is like on my body, I'm like, okay, bye, I'm done with you. And when I used to like get people tell me, oh, you crave for male validation, I'm like, I was dating women for how many months exclusively? How do I even want like male validation? But I feel like I'm the complete opposite. I'm like, as soon as you're like inside my body, like I feel like you're in my heart, I need to break everything off. I need to run away. And some of my exes, they're so scorned now. They're like, I feel so bad because like I really left people really heartbroken.
Is it the fear of letting people in, perhaps?
I feel like when they're in, it's just like, I love you so much, but they don't think that I love them as much as I do. But I'm like, I'm literally showing you my asshole every night. How can you not believe that I love you? Like I'm literally telling you everything about me. I'm letting you in, but they still have this doubt in their mind that I don't love them. Like, so yeah, it's just really confusing.
Honestly,
like it's hard for people to believe that I really like them.
how do you express your love though?
I'm words of affirmation queen, gifts, but I don't like to cook, clean. I'm not acts of service babe. Like fuck off. Like I'm not a maid, and I don't need to be a house husband. Like no, I don't care for stuff like that. But buy me thoughtful gifts. Tell me, like I'm big on. I'm a creative, so send me how you feel about me in a text or write me. You know, like make me a playlist. Like I just like words. Like that's my thing.
I feel like sometimes the way you express love and the way somebody else express love can be different, because I had a guy that he's acts of service, but I need you to tell me. I need to hear it.
Are you words of affirmation as well?
Yeah, I'm words of affirmation. One of them is words of affirmation. I need to hear that my breast is looking great.
Let me tell you, I'm talking to this guy from New York. He's like to me, he's acts of service, and I'm words. So I'm like, he's like, you miss me already, huh? And I'm like, yeah. Do you miss me? He's like, when do you come back to New York? I can't wait to see you. And I'm like, do you miss me? He's like, well, I wouldn't be calling you or making this effort.
I know it, man.
Do you know what
Fucking no, fam, nah, like, do you miss me?
I did, and I'm like, I had to ask him like 3 times, like, do you miss me?
Are you crazy?
And
you should
like,
be telling me, oh, I miss you. I can't wait to
I'm
put your
already
pussy in my
planning.
mouth.
He's
That's
like,
what he needs to be saying.
He's like, I'm already planning the things we're gonna do when we get back.
It's not that hard.
Right? Do you know what I mean?
It's not that hard.
But it is hard for people that do acts of service.
Yeah, but it's hard. That's the thing. Sometimes it's a love language differentiation.
Right.
I need people to tell. I want to blow on your neck. I want to lips you when I see you.
Okay,
I can't
so
wait. That's
let
the
me
one.
give you a predicament. Okay. Words. What's your other love language? Words and
Quality time.
Quality time. So let's say words of affirmation, quality time, but he's toxic as hell. It's gonna be a fling. But your husband, your future husband, is acts of service and touch. Who are you going for?
I feel like my husband, I go for the husband, because I feel like sometimes it takes 2 people to understand how each other works. I don't feel like it should be a thing where I'm words of affirmation, you're acts of service, and sorry, that's it.
Right.
People should learn how you love.
Exactly.
And should love you enough to adapt to the way you love, and vice versa.
Right.
So if you're telling your babe, you don't say that you want to suck my breasts. He should start saying it. Babe, I miss you. Let me come and suck your breast. Yes. That's how I like to be loved. Babe, I know you're not a cleaning babe and stuff, but is there a way that you can show my acts of service? Like, okay, I forgot my screwdriver, and maybe fucking buying him the screwdriver or something, or helping him do something, or helping him do you know what I mean? Something.
I rearranged the seasoning cabinet.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's acts of service. That's like, this is not usually me, but I love you enough to adjust.
Yes, for me, I like pay attention to how someone wants to be loved or how they receive love, and then I try and adapt. Like, you know, if they're acts of service, cook, clean, make sure their life is organized, but I need you to tell me, because I'm a words of affirmation whore. I need you to tell me, even in the bedroom, like, tell me I'm a good girl.
Thank you.
Tell me how much you love me and you miss me and you need me.
Literally, I need, and whisper, tell me, like, I'm very much, I need words of affirmation. And I've literally fallen out with so many people because it's like, when you don't tell me,
you should just know.
No.
Fuck off.
Because I'm really trying, but I'm so bad that if people don't tell me, my man will tell me something else. If you don't tell me, if
your assumption, babe,
it's really bad. I'm really trying to change because
Are you in therapy?
Girl, we are getting dead.
Okay.
I tried to find a therapist in December that I forgot. We're going back. We're gonna go back. But I felt like if people don't tell me how they feel, my assumption is that everyone hates me. I know it's very fucked. My assumption is that that person doesn't like me, or that person is doing this because they hate me.
Okay, so I'm not a therapist, but I feel like with you saying that, I would say you need to do inner work. Because no one, you shouldn't, how other people treat you shouldn't affect how you feel about yourself. So you need to have a conversation with your younger self and like unpack and figure out why you feel, let's do that right now.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you right now, what was your earliest moment where you felt like, okay, you feel like people hated you, or where did that mindset come from? Your earliest memory? Anything?
I feel like it really started in my upbringing, like in terms of like school, and obviously I've mentioned that I moved around a lot, and I felt like having that instability of finding new friends, you would have to.
So it wasn't at home, it was out in school.
Like,
who was the first person that made you feel like you are not good enough? Where did this come from?
I definitely feel like it probably started at school, you know. I felt like I don't think
How old were you? Primary school, high school?
Primary school.
Okay.
I've definitely had an issue with not being liked because obviously, one, moving from different schools, not having stable friends, and coming into new spaces, it's either you'll quickly try and make friends and get people to like you, or you'll just be bullied for the rest of the year.
Are you a people pleaser?
I wouldn't say I'm a people pleaser, but I feel like I do battle between wanting to do what's right by me and not hurting people's feelings.
Right.
And I have that internal battle very often. Like, I will make a decision that I feel like is good for me, but I'm afraid that in turn that would make somebody else see me in a certain light. And I hate that. I don't like conflict. I don't like the idea of people.
Why don't you like conflict?
Because I don't like how it feels.
Okay, when you say you don't like conflict, what's the first thing you think of? Friends, family, relationships?
Friends. Yeah.
Do you feel like you've had a lot of conflict with friends?
No, not conflict. I don't feel like I've had much conflict with friends.
Right.
I need to think about this. I wouldn't say I've had much conflict with friends.
Right.
But I'm very, I don't know, I guess I still have, I wouldn't even say it's friends. I mean, like, sometimes it's even strangers.
Right.
Like, I have this weird thing that I want people to like me.
Right.
And if they don't like me, I want to resolve as to why.
That could be a self-esteem thing. And so if I say self-esteem, do you feel like you're confident, or do you feel like, do you your insecurity of like wanting people to like, because like not everyone's gonna like you, that's like a given, but you want people to like you. But why do you want people to like you?
I'd like to think I'm a good person. I'd like to think if I've upset someone, I'd want to resolve that.
Have you upset someone in your life where you feel like it was unjust? Like, you've upset someone and how they reacted maybe was unfair in a way. Like, how they reacted was like, oh, do you know what? You're just overreacting kind of thing.
No, I don't think so. I think it's more of a subconscious thing of wanting, maybe it's validation, maybe it's wanting just to have friends. Yeah, I mean, it's something I'm really trying to deal with, because especially coming into the social media space, it's inevitable that people are not going to like you because they don't like you.
Right.
And I've been in a situation where I've really tried hard to
be liked.
Not to be liked, but really tried hard to, wherever people felt like I've upset them and stuff, try to resolve. But I've just come to conclusion that people would just not like you because they don't like you. And I think it was very hard.
But why do you feel like you want to resolve things?
I don't honestly, I don't know. I just can't, the idea of somebody not liking me, I really can't figure out as to why or where that stems from. I know it definitely probably stems from my childhood, because if you're not liked, you're bullied. If you're not liked, you're an outcast. If you're not liked, you're just like, okay, girl, bye. Like,
right.
So probably it stems from there, and it's kind of translated in my other relationships, where it's like, now, if, again, back to what we're saying, if people feel like, if I don't get those words of affirmation to say, we're good here, like, everything that I do afterwards, or anything that's said to me afterwards, will be processed in my mind as, I've done something wrong. That person doesn't like you.
Right.
And it's a battle that I'm constantly dealing with.
I definitely have been there, like 100%. And even sometimes I'm still like, you see that odd comment online, or you hear that thing from a friend. So your friend could say something like, even in the wrong tone, you're like, what are you trying to say? Like, do you know what I mean? I've definitely been there. I feel like for me, literally locking in with yourself is the only thing that's going to free you. Like, being your own best friend is literally like the only thing that's going to like free you from the shackles of like, I want to be liked by this person and that person. Because to be very honest, this person's experience and your experience is equal in this life. So at the end of the day, the only thing that actually matters in your life is how you feel about yourself. You have to remember that, like, yeah, you are a person having a human experience, but you have this child inside of you, like little Joyce. You have to be her rock. You have to be her, but you have to be the parent to yourself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So like, the way that like maybe your parent wasn't there for you if you're getting bullied at school. Okay, you're getting bullied now. You have to be the parent to little Joyce. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, now you have to imagine you have a kid, and like, if your kid now came up to you and said, Mummy, these people don't like me, what would you say? Fuck them, go find other friends. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to be that for yourself. Am I making sense? I hope I'm helping.
No, you're
Am I helping?
not. You
yes,
are.
period.
It's CNT, baby.
I just want to say before we move on, as a Pisces, I'm very proud of the fact that I brought a vulnerable side out of you, because we haven't seen vulnerable Joyce, and it had to be Drea to come on the show,
guys,
to bring the tears out.
That was a very interesting time, and I would like to move forward from it. So thank you guys, but we're gonna lift the mood, and we're gonna play our favorite game, one of our favorite games on the show, and we call this game Win or Bin. Easy peasy. Name of the game is, I'm gonna give you a topic of conversation,
right,
and you're gonna tell me whether it's a win or a bin.
Okay.
And why.
Okay.
If there's tears streams in my eye,
no, she's
up.
fine.
I can't see my face in it, so if you see any tears,
no. I'm not hate. They would have been like, Annie, you couldn't even tell her, nah.
No.
Yeah, they'll come
Girl.
with me too. They love you. Go on.
I appreciate that. Let's go. Cool. Win or bin? Licking toes, getting your toes licked.
Getting my toes licked.
Or licking toes. Actually, no, let's go licking toes first. Are you licking toes?
Am I licking a man's toes?
Yeah.
For what reason? Am I getting paid? No, that's a bin. Please. I don't suck toes. No. That's a bin for me.
but you're getting your toes licked.
Of course.
Do you know what's so
I'm
mad?
into feet. I'm into a guy playing with my feet.
Are you
that.
actually?
Yes, I love that.
Really?
You know, like men in their, because I'm 30s, so I date men like in their 30s and 40s, and they are romantics. They old school romantics. They love a rub down and them type of things.
Licking your toes and everything.
Kissing feet, rubbing toes, massaging the feet. That's very old school 90s, 80s shit. You wouldn't know. You're Gen Z.
I'm learning.
Are you Gen Z?
I've had my toes licked once. I'm Gen Z. Yeah, I just got the threshold.
Okay.
I just passed it.
Okay.
So I'm just hit Gen Z. I've had my toes licked once, and it felt very funny. It was like, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's very tickly. It's very tickly, but I would never put a toe in my mouth. And I'm and this is for someone that's quite liberal. Like, I'm down for most things.
Anal?
I'm still loaded. Anal is still loaded. I've not done it yet.
No.
Have you tried it?
Of course I've tried.
Don't say of course. I don't know if it's of course.
Of course I've tried. I've lived life. I'm very pro-sex too. So I'm like, I've tried, but no, it's not worth the pain.
Is it actually
no
painful?
ring on my finger? Bye.
Is it actually quite
Have
painful?
you had a shit before and it fucking hurts?
Like a cost? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
get
imagine it's a one-way street. It's like, my rule is if you're putting something up mine, I need to put something up yours.
I asked one of my gay friends, and I was like, "What does anal feel like?"
Right.
And it's just the space, isn't it?
That's nah. I'm not into okay. Toes. Let's stick to the toes.
Let's look at the conversation where it's like toes. No, anal. No.
I like my toes kissed.
So there's a viral picture that's going around of PK Humble in the bath with mysterious toes in his mouth, and I believe that's where my producer put this in. First of all, big up PK Humble and mysterious toe gal in the bathtub,
living the life I wanted to live.
Living the life I want to live.
Right,
like,
I stand.
I think that's sexy. You know,
I think that's so romantic.
It's very romantic.
Yeah,
I want someone
like,
to
especially
put their
if you
toes
get your pedicure, you're getting a pedicure as a woman. Like, why not have a toe in?
Do you get pedicures done often?
Yes,
it's vital.
It's my favorite thing because when your lace front ain't on and your beat is not on, your nails are busted. You look down on your feet, you're like.
And they last for ages because a lot of times they're protected.
Exactly.
It's not like if you see my nails right now, they are busted.
Right.
But my toes,
your feet, cute.
They're gonna be curds.
Yeah.
They are gonna be cute. But yeah, I love a good. Do you know what? Yeah, can I just say I don't know who needs to hear this. Yeah, this is gonna be so bad, but I don't care. Leave all white toes alone. Leave them alone. Let them go.
I do French tip. But
French tip, guys. White toes to me look like Tipex.
I love white toes because I've got like if you've got like wide feet and it's just like your toes I've got short toes too, like white toes just make my feet look decent. Do you know what I mean?
Sensible.
But I do like a white
French tip on the if you guys have not tried French tip on a bumper clock toe,
it's very sexual. It's
very fucking prostitution on the foot, bro. Right. It's sex. It's sexy. It's fucking sexy. I've got a random birthmark on my foot and it looks like one black line, but when I do the French toe, I tell them like I want it my color because sometimes when you do French toe,
they want to do some acrylic color. It looks like you're doing stick-on.
It's so fucking buttons. Like, just use my natural toe and the line is there. But you know what? I love it. It makes the line look ambiguous.
Yes.
I don't know if that was the one. It made it look sexy.
Right.
But I've seen men's toes are busted. Most of
That's
them.
the thing.
They're so
especially
busted.
Not all men, but men that play football consistently.
Sports.
They got the black toe and all that. Like,
busted.
I'm not putting that toe in my mouth.
No, busted.
No. I'm not doing
men's
it.
toes are absolutely busted, and you never. I don't think you'll
maybe
ever
like
be
a husband.
I don't think even like you
No, you have to spice things up, Joyce.
Bruv.
When you're like married, like not like straight away, but like maybe like 10 years in, 20 years in, it's just you and him. Maybe to spice things up. Oh yeah, you go all the way down on the toe. On the toe.
There's nothing. I'm trying to sexualize putting a toe in my mouth and think I will never like it.
Really?
Maybe putting a toe in like your booty, like putting my toe
in his booty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That that would for me would be like, okay. Like I can see myself doing something like that. Like I'm gonna put my toe in your booty.
Right now, I'm not putting toes in my mouth, but I feel like if I'm locked in with a man, 10 years
do
in,
it. And do you know what? I respect
if
it.
it's my husband, yes,
I respect it, but I don't know. There's
your
a lot
husband.
There's a lot of things I see myself.
You know,
doing.
you know when you have a child, yeah, and then your child's got mucus in their nose, and you don't have the like.
Yeah, you have to suck it.
You have to suck it with your mouth.
Yeah.
So you're gonna suck the mucus out of your baby's mouth, but you're not gonna.
That's my child.
You're not gonna lick a man's toe.
That's my child. That's different. That's my child. That's different. I'm gonna stick to something.
But that's half your man anyway.
On a full. Have you seen man's feet?
Yeah, but that's your husband. You're gonna look after him anyway.
There's other ways to.
You're
look
gonna be
after.
cleaning after him. You're gonna see his shit stains.
Would rather lick his bum than eat his toe.
That is.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat his ass.
No. Before toe.
Yeah.
Before toe.
Yeah.
Anus.
Yeah. Wait,
hold on. Feces particles before foot sweat.
Do you see where men step?
They got socks. They put socks on.
Have you seen the black socks?
All men don't know how to wipe their bums.
Have you seen the black?
Sorry.
Have you seen some men's socks? The black socks.
No, Joyce, please, I want better for you. Please for feet. Okay. Can we move on?
Asshole.
I stand.
So you're saying win. I'm saying bin. It's not happening. But I love people that should try different stuff. It's not every day missionary.
Right.
Change it up, switch it up. I just
sometimes fuck on the counter.
Sometimes fuck on the counter if you can climb it. Obviously I can't climb it, but you know, I'm trying my best. All right, let us move on. We've got win or bin number 2. Win or bin. Bring in your normal friends around your industry friends.
Okay. I will say, because I feel like my friends know how. My friends don't care about the lights, camera, action.
Okay.
So I would say I would bring them. But there's some people that are so thirsty, you're going to embarrass me. Like, stop. Like, oh, can you say hi to my sister in Nigeria? She watches you all the time. My friend will probably... No. I can't do the type of friends. But my friends, my actual... They don't care about stuff like that. So they're just like, oh, yeah, I love you. I like your stuff. Yeah, you're cool. Yeah.
I want to say something to the bad girls, because there's only bad girls that watch this show.
Okay.
Not the ones that will be disgracing themselves. And if you do, close the laptop. When you're around industry people, yeah, please...
You have to
always maintain class and decorum. There was a friend, I would have said yes if last year didn't happen the way it happened.
Right.
I was in VIP at a certain place, and do you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it because I don't give a fuck.
God.
There was an artist, very well known, phenomenal, and I was with a girl, and she's my friend. I've known her for a while, but but she's not in industry. But anyway, she's a bad bee. We're having fun, and I was with my bestie. We got my bestie, and he stops me and he was like, "I just want to say, Jess, I really love your stuff."
Period.
And I'm like, oh, wow, like I'm really shocked. Like,
can you tell me the artist of camera? Can
yes,
you go like this? Tell me.
Yes, it's not anyone. Okay. Look at
Tell me off the camera.
Okay,
what is this?
Oh, like this. That's what I said. It's like nothing. Anyway, so my friend was like, "Oh my god, is that?" I'm gonna call him Bobby. Right. Oh my god, is that Bobby? Oh my god, is that Bobby? Bobby, I love you. Oh my god. As she was saying it, I did.
Oh no. Yeah.
I said, "Oh, can't." I said, "Bury me now." I said, "Bruv, fam." After that, I was like, "No, I can't go out with you." Listen, there needs to be if you, and I love my regular girls that do 9 to 5 stuff, yeah. But just know, in your own right, you are a star.
Right.
In your own right, no, seriously, this is how you need to be thinking.
No,
in your own right,
I
you
have
are
a
a
rebuttal
star.
to this.
Okay,
I have
go
a
on.
Rebuttal. Okay, I agree with you. Don't be doing too much when the star comes around, but also your industry friends not moving like celebrities around your regular friends. That is cringe too.
Yeah,
like
agreed,
if your industry friends comes in with the glasses like, no one talks to me, paparazzi, like that is so cringe. Like, No one wants to deal with that in this day and age.
Do you know what? Industry girls.
Do you get that?
We got to start talking about industry girls. Yeah. I think this is how
Am I
break
an
it up.
industry girl? No.
Bitch, yes, you in my industry.
Oh. I don't think so. I feel like I've stepped out of the limelight.
No, bitch, look at you here.
Oh. Okay, go on, carry on.
Look at her hair. Do you see her?
I intentionally stepped out of the limelight.
Why did you, may I ask?
Because I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like it?
Because, okay, shouts to the Shade Borough. But, like, I just feel like I do not like... I feel like there's content creators out there that don't get posted on blogs and they get to live their normal, average life. And I want to be one of those content creators, but I feel like I was getting so much exposure at a time, especially because of, like, people I was associated with at the time as well. It's like, you know, obviously... they're doing crazy, amazing things. If I'm friends with them and I'm being publicly seen with them, of course, anything I do gets put on a blog as well. And so I just felt like I just didn't want any parts of that because I feel like I'm in it because of, I don't want to be a celebrity. I genuinely want to be a creative.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just kind of felt like I don't want to be seen as like celebrity kind of vibes. I just
that wasn't you.
Yeah, because like Beyonce's in the headlines, but Solange is not like in the headlines. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like they're just.
I mean, she is.
She is. I know, but it's like
I feel like I think some people need to understand this. In any capacity, if you're doing well, there's always going to be an audience.
Of course,
and that's even behind the scenes. That's forefront.
But they're not going to cover you the same. Like TMZ is not going to cover Solange the same way they cover Beyonce. Do you get what I mean?
But then that's about branding and stuff. I like, honestly, public conversations about you when you're popping is inevitable, and that's something that I'm learning.
Yeah,
I obviously have had we've all had our own Shade Borough moments. We've all had it, and I've started to. And
shouts to them.
No, fuck y'all. What would you mean shout? Fuck.
No, I say shouts because they haven't covered me in a while.
Fuck, yeah, because they do fuck Shade Borough. Yeah, I said it. Yes, I fucking said it. I don't give a fuck. What I would say is this, yeah. When you're popping, when people want to know about you and they're invested into you, regardless of what you do, people are going to talk. And I kind of felt like because the platform is going well, when you're doing big, when you're public eye, this stuff is inevitable, and I just had to take that. Me, like I just showed you.
I don't agree. I feel like, let me tell you, I feel like there's artists and actors and so many people in the industry that intentionally move a certain way so they don't get paparazzi, so they don't get do you know what I'm saying? But there's people like the Kim Kardashians and all that type of stuff that want the limelight, that want, and for me I just feel like there's obviously with you, for example, you're headed for the stuff, like you are destined to be up there like that.
Amen. No, God,
but I'm like a behind the scenes babe. I'm like Andre 3000. Like I'm
lovely. Kendrick
Lamar.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
I'm like, I want to come out when I'm putting something out,
and that's it, and go. Stormzy's moving like that these days.
I love Stormzy.
I love Stormzy. He's very much,
and he's giving daddy energy lately. What? Like that video when he was like, I was like, yes, brother, yes. About when I was growing up, you know, I had to deal with bad man on a suck pussy. No. You know that song, right?
Girl, no.
You don't know that Jamaican? No, not the
the Caribbean song.
That Caribbean song.
Bad man not suck pussy.
The dancehall song. Bad man on suck pussy. No way. Bad man. Come on.
Pick up on the Bamba Clap, Caribbean people in the Bamba Clap, please. But
I had to deal with that. So I had to deal with like men not wanting to eat pussy and all that type of thing. But it's like to see Stormzy, a prominent black man out here, you know, even though he's acting fine, he looked like a dark piece of chocolate. I was like,
the 6-pack, everything.
Hello. He's gorgeous. Michael.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Right. It's like respect to anyone that's I don't know what's going on in the
respect to everybody. Come on, vloggers.
Right.
Big up everybody. Big up everybody.
No
disrespect, because we are respectable Christian women.
We are very respectful.
Do you remember the first? This is a random question. Yeah. Do you remember the first time you got your pussy ate?
Yes,
I do. It was such a phenomenal moment.
Were you sitting on top or were you lying down?
On his face.
Were you sitting on top of his face,
on
or
his
were you
face.
lying down?
And he told me, ride my face. I said, I've never heard of this. Okay. So, just want to
I feel like men that let you ride their face and they hold you like such sluts.
he was
I
a
love sluts.
prostitute, fam. Absolute prosy, fam.
We stand.
It was my first time ever, and I remember prior to this year, I was dating a guy. I was about 19. I was dating a guy long term, and he South London. I don't eat pussy. And I remember the first time I was like,
The guys that say that, I was the one
no,
who
he
said
wasn't.
that
He wasn't, because I think I was like one of his first sexual experiences.
The guys that say I don't do this, I don't do that, are the ones that do
They're
it.
the one that lick your bum. They will lick your bum. Those ones. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. And I remember, I will never forget this time. I was lying down. I told the guy that I was dating, I said, please. It got to the point where you now say, please. You know, I've never tried it. I want to do it.
Oh, you pressured him.
No, it was more of a beg. I more begged him. I swear, no words of a lie. You're lying down. This guy, he was doing this. He said, imagine this is my vagina. He's like, no, I can't do. I can't, Joyce. I can't do it, Joyce. I can't. And then he was like, hold on, this guy poured Sprite on my pussy. He poured Sprite on it so it can give it flavor. He poured it. He said, okay, he said, no, Joyce, I can't.
Not you pressured him. That's fucked up, Joyce. You pressured the man.
Are
He
you
wasn't
fucking
comfortable. No, that's fucked up.
No, this guy poured Sprite on my pussy, fam.
would have got a fucking. Would have got a fucking beat. What's it called? BVD or whatever they call it.
BBS.
BLT.
But vagina
vaginosis. Yeah, what the hell? Spraying Sprite on your pussy. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I ate pussy, I put champagne on the pussy. Hell no. I said champagne. Because I was like, if I will do this, I'm gonna swim in alcohol. And
she said, "Down Perignon pussy."
It was
she said, "Prosecco pussy."
I tried to be freaky with it as well. I was like, yeah, I'ma do this. I was trying to be freaky with it. I was like, yeah, and mind you, this is my first time ever doing this. Yeah, I was a baby lesbian. I was like, this is my first time ever conquering the pussy. You know what? I'ma make it freaky. And I said, I'ma put
Prosecco pussy
and eat this alcohol because I needed to be drunk to.
And then what happened? So did you do it?
What, eat pussy?
Did you go through with it?
Do I look like I don't eat pussy?
No, I mean your first time.
Do
Prosecco
lips,
pussy.
Do these lips look like
They
don't
can
eat
see the
pussy?
glass on the pussy already. I can see.
Right. No, yeah.
I love
that's
that.
crazy. You pressured a man into. That's fucked up.
It's very fucked.
Cancel culture comes.
I'm gonna say his name now.
No, that's fucked up. Oh, that's crazy.
That was because, but then after that, my first proper time, the guy was definitely. I don't know how we got this conversation.
I love guys that eat pussy with so much.
They proper like it. Like it's not a chore.
Not even that. Like they love you.
Yeah.
I had a guy. Okay, let me tell you about this. By the way, I'm in my 30s. Before any of you guys start, I had this experience in New York. I'm not even gonna say where the guy was from. He was from London, but anyways, he ate my pussy, and I was like, "Call me princess." That's my thing.
You like it?
Yes,
You
I'm
like
a
being called
princess.
princess? Okay, purr, give it to them.
And he called me princess while I was eating my pussy. It was amazing. God bless his soul.
No one has.
And the worst thing is, a guy that can eat your pussy, good. Let me cook. Let me clean for you. Like, genuinely,
you will do it.
Let me take care of you like the true king you are. Yes, because I just appreciate that about a man.
We listen.
That you eat with your soul,
with passion. A guy that eats with passion.
Me the same way you lips downstairs. Wow, you want to be wifed.
I'm sorry, and I don't even know. Listen, I'm assuming you guys are all over 18 because there's no fucking way you can be under 18. No way. Has anyone ever lips your pussy? Are you fucking?
That's so romantic.
Wow,
men have got big lips.
Are you fucking crazy?
She said, "Wow, wee."
Has the guy ever? No. Has you never?
When Cardi said, "I don't cook, I don't clean," I can't relate because for me, I'm getting the broom out with headscarf and bonnet. I'm wiping the floor, and I'm going to clean your bathroom with bleach. If you eat my pussy
the light
crazy,
switch, you will be clean, not just clean, deep clean. You will clean the light switch, the skirting board.
Wake up! What do you want to eat, honey?
You will lift the seasoning. Oh, you got a bit of curry powder. You gotta clean the curry powder underneath. Like, are you crazy?
Do not eat my pussy. Do not fucking eat my pussy and then abandon me. Fuck you. Don't eat my pussy crazy and then abandon me. What the fuck is that?
Do you know what? And that's what the crazy niggas do that. They will eat and then they will bounce. How did we get from bringing your normal friends around industry to this? I don't know.
We didn't get there.
We actually went.
We talked about storms here and this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Excuse my laugh. Someone's
talking about Mikael.
Oh yeah, we're talking about big up Stormzy.
Stop it. Okay, Stormzy in his shut up era or Stormzy in his Big Mike era?
I like Big Mike, you know.
Really? See, that's the thing. That just goes to show that you are not a man that's going to hold him down if he said, I want to be an artist, I want to be a rapper. Because
there's a suaveness. When he was still in the park, he wasn't giving it, bruv. He wasn't giving us the sex appeal we needed. It's when he started...
In it about
come on, man.
Mel made me do it. Shout out to Mrs. Wardrobe. But yeah, Mel made you do it. Thank goodness for Mel.
Big up Mel,
Big up Mel, because wow, it's giving Burberry.
Excuse me, Burberry. Adi Mapake? Are you?
Adi
Mapake? Are you crazy?
Not you saying Stormzy is a sex icon.
Excuse
he absolutely is. The Ghanaian king he is. It's very shocking.
He looks fab.
And it's given.
He wasn't like that. He looks like a chocolate 6'5".
I think he always was like this.
No, he wasn't.
Ever since Wakanda came out, everyone's
he wasn't.
He was always this good. Yeah.
No, he wasn't always.
I just used to close my eyes because I respected the wife.
No, he wasn't. I mean, big up the wife every bum buckler. But when he was a lot more chubbier. He wasn't as chiseled. He's been banking gym. The 6-pack.
He was always like he was.
No, he wasn't. I'm telling you, he wasn't.
No, right now it's giving Big Mike.
It's giving Big Daddy.
It's giving, I'm calling you Daddy.
No, literally, he looks fantastic.
He looks absolutely amazing. Shout out to Melissa's wardrobe.
Shout out to she did.
Because Mel made him do it.
Mel made him do it, and Mel made him do it well. They forgot the well. The well is in the back. Mel made him do it well. Well. So we're saying bring your normal friends around the industry front. I'm gonna say win for the friends I have now, but
yeah, win too. Yes,
win.
But I think it's equal on both parts. I think industry friends
don't come
can
and
be
do
corny.
Beyonce. Yeah, they can be corny.
And then also don't be. Yeah.
I agree. I don't know that.
I had a house when I had my leaving party. I did a housewarming instead, and I brought my industry people with my normal people, and everyone really. And
that's how it should be, because for me, it's like being in the industry, being in the space is just a job. Like, I'm very much a girls, regardless of if you're a doctor, lawyer, bootkeeper. I don't know what a bootkeeper is, but if that's your job, big up you.
Right.
But there's some people that they have this very I'm above you mentality. It's like I'm above you, and it's like relax. But you know what? Content creation space for me, I've not had any pressure. It's those fucking music artists that's the bumper club problem.
Really? Get into it.
It's the music artist. That's why I've really been avoiding doing artists, you know, because they the ones I've met, it's this. It's all of this. It's those fucking
I
music
feel like
artists.
if I say one person, Bree Runway, please try and get her.
Bree, I really love Bree. You know, she's fab.
She's
Bree
so
Runway,
fucking iconic.
Please come.
Please come now.
Come.
Come
no,
now.
honestly, she's just the it girl. I've always loved Bree.
I think musical artists have I just feel like you have to just get them in a vibe where you're cool with them, and then they'll come on, no problem. Yeah, okay. They're just human beings, just like us. Big Mike.
We might seed. All right, let's move on to the final win or bin. We've got win or bin. Sabotaging a bad / toxic relationship. So picking fights so your partner ends it instead of you having to.
Absolutely win.
Do you know what? Proceed, sister.
Win.
Why?
Because I've been in a situation where I was dealing with someone I wanted to get away from. And to the point where I had to actually plant a pregnancy test so that they could think that I was cheat. Like, it was so, I wanted to get out so
I need to
badly.
hear this story in detail.
No, because I was scared it was going to come out. No, but genuinely, I feel like, yes, like literally, because some people, you want them to find self-esteem and choose better for themselves so that it would leave you alone.
Did you tell him, listen, I don't want this. It's over.
Yeah, I told them. I did one out. And I told them so many times I want out.
And they said,
and I was like, I need to
anywhere.
evolve, I need to grow. There was like, we can grow together. All this type of thing. And I just was like, I got work to do with myself, you know? And it was so scary because it was like nothing I could do. And the thing was, the relationship just kept getting worse and worse.
They wouldn't let you go.
And it just wouldn't die. And so it was a thing where like literally, like I would have to literally be a robot. So it was just them reacting with themselves and then they had to leave. They just was like, yeah, I'm gone. Yeah.
I've never had to do that, you know. I've never had to do that. I feel like if any situation that I felt like wasn't working out, I'll just be like, it's not working out. No one has ever forced me to, like, I don't feel like if someone said, oh no, I need to stay by force, I'll be like, okay, but you won't find me here, kind of a thing. I feel like, and it's really annoying because I guess women are put into a really difficult predicament because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But it's like, guys do it as well though.
Right.
I watched, read somewhere where they're like, that guys don't break up with their girls, but they literally like emotionally clock out and they're really nasty to you until you break up with them.
Yeah, because they don't want it to, I understand it because, and the thing is, I've had a girl done it to me and I've done it to another girl. So I understand the psychology of like, okay, like I want this person to leave me, but I want them to see it for themselves rather it be like me, because then it's like the bargaining, like, oh, please, we can try and work things out. We could try and it's like, have some self-respect. Yeah. No, it's done.
No, I hear it. I'm going to say bin because I just feel like that kind of stuff mentally fucks with people. And again, I'm one of those people where it's like, I can't hold myself. Like, if I don't like you, I'm going to really tell you I don't like you.
No, I say win. Because even, let's say not even like just romantic
Our
relationships.
toxic presidents.
I went from... Okay. No, but imagine not even just like romantic relations, but also like platonic. Like you have a friend, you're like, you don't want to be friends with her anymore. Like you're going to try and like move a certain way so that she can just leave you alone.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna have done that before.
See?
I'm actually.
Oh, okay. All right then. Yeah, toxic present my ass. Come back here. Come.
Get your ass back over here.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna say bin because it's actually very nasty. I don't know. I don't like it. I have done it before.
I get you.
I have done it before, and a lot of people do it. Listen, whoever does this,
at the end of the day, this is not about morals and all of the type of stuff.
It's
We're
about
not all perfect. Everyone's different in their own way.
There's some bitches watching this right now. You've done it. Don't be looking at us in judgments. You've done it yourself. Cocktails and takeaways. Cool. We are going to move on.
Oh, we're moving on.
So we have a game in which we play. Very important game on this show.
Okay.
And we ask our co-hosts some questions.
Okay.
This is the culture questionnaire and we call this Are You Smart?
Okay.
So, Annie Drea, my queen.
I love you.
I love you too, Farah.
I'm a princess, but it's fine.
Okay, my princess.
Oh.
Oh my God, no. That wasn't what I was trying to do.
I'm kidding.
Are you smart?
I can try in the name of the Lord.
Perts.
Right. Okay.
You are? Oh, you're not.
In the name of the Lord.
Okay.
I think the Lord will know me.
Do you know what?
Okay.
I'm happy. So
Okay.
here's the name of the game. You've got 10 questions. You can only give me one answer.
Okay.
You can't tell me Becky, Susie, Adam, Jacob,
Okay.
Jonathan.
One answer for each question.
One answer for each
Okay.
question.
Would I know when I'm right or wrong?
I will tell you
At the end.
at the end of the question.
Okay.
So you will know.
After each question.
After each question.
Okay,
And
let's
then
go.
we'll have a lovely tally.
Okay.
There was a situation last time I was here about some girls saying that they got 10 out of 10. Forget about that.
Okay.
Because they didn't.
Okay.
So we haven't had anyone get 10 out of 10 here before.
Okay.
So maybe
That's
you
fine.
might be the chosen one.
Okay,
We've
we'll
had a lot
see.
of first time crying, first time hopefully getting a 10.
Right. Okay. Let's
Okay.
go.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm. Is it multiple choice or just like one answer?
Girl, let me go through it. Some of them are multiple choice, some of them are not.
Okay. Are you Nigerian?
I am Nigerian.
Are you Yoruba?
I am Yoruba.
Oh, Kilo Shele.
So I'm guessing you're not Yoruba yet then.
Money Ferrer. And by marriage. Stop. Okay, go on, carry on. I said Money Ferrer.
What that mean? Money Ferrer.
Money Ferrer.
Money, you have what?
Money Ferrer.
What did you girl?
This works in every Yoruba person I've met. Okay, Kilo Shele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Money Ferrer. Bitch!
Girl, what you trying to fucking say?
Money for air.
Money Ferrer.
Oh, you want me?
Period. Yeah, I be using.
I
Yeah.
love you, but
Oh,
Do you
that
speak
too.
Yoruba?
I understand it.
You don't, because
even like-
honestly, that works on every person.
I'm not gonna lie, the accent. The pronunciation. Did the pronunciation? Did the,
Ifemi.
yeah, by love or by was it my wife or husband or something?
You
If
don't
my love.
even
Yeah, my love,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, so money for air or money for air. Money for air will be short than money for air.
Ah, we've got a bush girl here. Well done.
You know what?
So you know.
Do you know what? That's crazy because that works on every. I only date Nigerian guys. You
Clearly I'm
usually
fake.
Yoruba, and you honestly that works
I'm
every
fake.
time. Even
Anyways-
the girls, and the fact they didn't work on you, you need to go back to Nigeria.
Oh, you
you
don't-
need to go back to where you
Anyways,
came from.
I'm half Jamaican, so it's okay.
Oh, period. What I say?
Me and Jamaica. My name is Shelly Ann.
Period.
Thank
Same
you.
way. Same way.
So
Okay,
they
go
know
on.
me, I'm Jamaican anyway. So
Okay.
that one doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Right, seriously, it's question number 1. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna wear a galette to my wedding, but go on.
What the fuck is going on? Fucking
Sorry. Cheers.
it's actually it's the drink in it. What is the name of Winnie the Pooh's donkey friend?
Eeyore.
Are you locking Eeyore
Yes. Stop.
in? Easy peasy. That's
Ding,
right. That's correct.
ding,
Yeah.
ding.
That is correct. Well done. Question number 2. The Climb was a 2009 hit song by which American singer?
Is this Miley? Is this like multiple choice? No.
No.
Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus?
Are you locking
Yes.
in
Yes.
Miley?
Don't ask me that again. Yes. My answer is my answer. Don't ask me if I'm mature ever again.
Okay. Sorry.
It's Miley Cyrus the answer.
Sorry.
It's Sorry, I'm very competitive.
That is correct. Well done. It is Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I know my white bitches. Okay?
Yeah.
My Caucasians. Period.
What is the male equivalent of a matriarch?
Patriarch.
Are you locking that in?
Joyce, I swear to God. Leave me alone. You're bullying me. I'm locking in. I'm locking in.
You're locking in patriarch. That is correct. Well done.
Fucking hate. I will throw this mic at your head. Just leave me alone. Don't
Question
tell me.
number 4.
Listen, let me tell you something. Anne Robinson, excuse yourself. Get to the T.
Girl,
Okay.
you're not patient woman, are you?
I'm not. I
can
know.
tell.
All my exes tell me that.
I can tell.
Fuck them.
Sometimes we need some tension. Tension is sexy.
I hate you.
Tension is sexy. Which celebrity released a cloud-shaped perfume in 2018?
A cloud shaped. A cloud.
Yes.
Is that obvious? Is it obvious? I'm gonna say Ariana Grande, but I don't think it's that. But go on, it's fine.
Are you locking that in?
Yes, I have no choice because who would release a cloud? If it's not obvious, then your PR team need to revisit. Why the hell would you market a cloud if that's not your brand?
I don't know. You can ask Ariana Grande because that's correct.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did promo for her. Collab, so yeah.
Ariana Grande. I'm sorry.
Ariana Grande, Ariana, you in here?
Yeah, she definitely
Shout
watches
out
the
Ariana
show.
Grande.
Big up Ariana
Wow. What's that? 4 out of 10.
Grande. You're doing.
What question is this?
Question number 5.
Okay.
A bull ring is a venue used for which Spanish style sport?
Oh, you're horny. Let's do it. Right here. No. Bull ring. No. A bull ring. Ole. Sorry if that's problematic. The ole one. It's not this one when you're going in the club. That's in the club. This one is when you know what I'm saying. I don't know the name, but it's like when the ball is charging at you and you go. You have the red thingy and you're going like this and you're going like this. I don't know the name though, but I know the actual thing.
I need a name.
Oh, really, Joyce? Really? Even though I'm doing the action and I'm giving you the description, there's crowd. Imagine this, there's crowds everywhere and there's a man that's getting the ball to come and he's got a red flag and then he goes like this and then he goes like this.
That's not a name.
Okay, so say the question again.
A bull ring is a venue used for which Spanish sport?
Ball charging.
Are you locking in ball
Yes,
charging?
I have to say ball charging, but what is it then? The comments are going to say that you should give this to her, but that's fine, but go on.
That is incorrect. The answer is bull fighting.
Ball charging and ball fighting is incorrect. But you're not
No,
going to be
bull
Anne Robinson
fighting.
and say, yeah, we'll give that to you. It's the same thing.
The ball charging and bull fighting is not the same
Let
thing.
the comments judge.
Y'all
Let
are
the comments judge. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, even though God knows that you know my intention.
You knew, but you just didn't know the name. I needed the name.
Ball charging. If I charge at you, that's fighting. If I charge at you and you told the teacher would be like, you would say to the teacher, I was trying to fight you. If I charge at you.
The official legal name of the fight.
Wow, you just want
It's
black
called
people to be
bull
down,
fighting.
don't you? You want black people to not
I can't give you that point. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
If you said bull fighting, you would have got the point.
I said ball charging, but she said ball fighting. If I charge that right now, she would say, guys, she tried to fight me.
Now say you tried to charge me.
Ah, Joycey, wow, kilo de. Anyway, it's God. It's praise God. That's fine. Anyway, let's go. She tried to charge me. Okay, I'm doing well so far. Anyway.
Question number 6. Parking the bus is a Question 6. Parking the bus is a defense term used in which sport?
See, you should have gave me the last one because I would have got this one wrong. Parking the bus is
a defense term used in which sport?
I'm going to say rugby.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah.
You know the answer.
Go on. What is it?
That is incorrect. The answer is football.
Ew. Who cares about soccer or American football? Because I moved to New York.
No, just football. UK.
Soccer.
Soccer.
Back in the bus.
Soccer.
Fuck
I'm sorry. Question number 7. In France, what part of the frog is a popular dish?
Is it multiple choice?
No.
You said some of these was multiple. Frog is a main dish.
In France, what part of the frog is a popular dish?
Oh, the legs. Frog legs.
Are you locking that in?
Unfortunately, yes, because you keep asking me. I have no choice.
That is correct. Well done. Easy
Period.
peasy.
Yeah.
Legs. Have you ever had frog legs? I've never had it.
I'm Congolese. We have a lot of family in France.
Is that a thing?
Not really. No.
Frog legs in the Congolese community.
No, but when you go to France, you hear frog legs, you hear snails. It's a thing.
Do you know
out
what?
there.
There's actually a thing about snails. Yeah, I was watching something. One boy, yeah, he ate like a snail in the garden. You know, white people and their jokes. Sorry.
I always do this because it's the color of their skin. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yes. I thought
yeah.
you meant like you're one of them. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't
no,
mean to
no,
do-
no, no.
Yeah, he ate the snail, and the snail had like a bacteria, like a
So
parasite
he
in
got
it,
sick.
and he was paralyzed. He got paralyzed from the neck down.
I think I've seen this
on TikTok. If you
yeah.
guys know what I'm talking about, because he ate snow in the garden. But I don't know what will possess you to do such a thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, white people shit. I had to call my brother because he's on that dumb shit. I said, Elijah, don't ever eat a fucking snail in the garden.
Yeah.
Because that's weird. Anyways, big up all the snails and the frogs and that. And all
Period.
the French people and all the white people as well.
Period.
Don't come for me.
I love Caucasians.
Same.
Same.
Question number 8. In the song What These Bitches Want by DMX,
Next, yeah.
what is the name he first mentions in the second verse?
Fuck off! Oh, I don't know. He says Monica, Letitia, they all have A names. In the second verse, that is so... I'm just going to say Letitia.
Are you locking that in?
Yes, whatever. It's incorrect.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
The answer is Brenda.
Brenda, we love you.
Brenda, Letitia. No, Kalisha.
Oh, so Letitia's after Brenda.
Yeah. It's not
Sorry.
first. She wasn't the first. She was the second.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have told me people don't get this, because now I'm like, I want to come back to do myself justice. I'm literally going to come back just so I can win this quiz again.
Okay, let's get through the first one first. How come we get through the first one?
No, because I got 2-3 wrong. So I'm like, no, I'm coming back.
Damn, no. Rectification.
Right. Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
Brenda.
Brenda. So, question number 9. Name 3 My reading sometimes is not great.
It's okay.
Name 3.
Sound out. I'm the same, but go
You're a
on.
bloody bitch.
Sound out slow, steady.
I don't even.
You know the people in class, you be like, and then
Even me, I'm not.
sound out.
Name
Yeah, yeah.
3. You know, we have to point the finger word for word. Just
Right.
so I can break it down. Name 3 ingredients found in the famous cocktail Sex on the Beach.
Oh, that's easy.
Go on.
Oh damn, I shouldn't have said that's easy. Sex on the beach. I feel like it's vodka. I hate you because your face is not giving anything. Sex on the beach. Hold on. Sex on the beach. Sex on the beach. What color is it? Sex on the beach is, I'm just gonna say vodka. Just 3 ingredients on Sex on the Beach: a flower, vodka, and friggin' Sex on the Beach, fucking rum. Just leave me alone at this point.
The confidence is really reduced.
Go on.
You were so confident when you started. What happened?
Because your face, it really deters me, actually. The looks you give Anne Robinson, you're like, as a vodka, you was like, are you sure? Fuck off. You should have been like, yeah,
I would give it.
You should have been like, that's how I
You need some
respond.
reassurance.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine me having sex with the guy. I'm like, literally, if you're not giving me the face, like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, you're not feeling right. I need energy, like, oh, yeah, okay, yes. Joyce, you really did me the service. Your poker face.
This is a quiz. This ain't sexual. What are you looking at? Girl, this is a quiz, girl.
Sorry,
this is an
cut someone's
exam.
takeaway.
This is an exam.
This is exactly. And I didn't come here to get tested now. I came to have fun.
Isn't what we have fun?
Okay, vodka,
Yes.
rum, and a flower.
Okay. Right, that is very incorrect. The answer is you could have had cranberry juice. You did vodka,
Fuck
which is
off.
right.
Yeah.
You could have had a peach schnapps
Ew.
and orange juice.
Do you know what? At the end of the day, I said flower because there's a flower in there somewhere. And if there isn't, all right, cool. I ain't having sex on the beach then. When
I
was the
don't
last
drink
time you
red-
had sex on the beach?
I've never had sex on the beach. I think that is a very strange place to have sex. Imagine sand in your bum cheeks. That's butters. That doesn't sound.
What if it adds more like more feeling sensation to?
The texture of. Are we talking about? Well, I hope we're talking about like international sand, not sand here.
Yes, any sand. The sand is everywhere. The same. It comes from the ground.
What if the sand gets in your vagina?
What if it does? You wash it out.
So you're gonna have the dick and the vagina inside your.
Your favorite artist, 50 Cent. You said 50 Cent it. Yeah, 50 Cent it.
That's my uncle.
Yes. And you know what? He did Rug with you. Rug. He had a scene with him on the beach. It's very normal. Next question, please.
Girl, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm not here anymore. Drea is here.
She said,
Annie's gone. Drea is here.
It's like, girl, Annie has left the building. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Right. Last one.
I'm locked in. Go on.
What Christian holiday is the Friday before Easter Sunday?
Good Friday.
Are you
Don't question me and my faith. I've had it up to here with you, Joyce. Okay. Fine, I got it when you was talking about poo, Winnie the Pooh and all that. But I know my God and I know my faith. Don't play with me and my God now, child.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yes, you got it.
Thank you, Jesus. Right?
I don't want any problems.
God.
I don't want any problems. That's correct.
So I only got like 5
you got
out
6.
of 10. 6 out of 10.
You got 6. That's average, you know.
I feel like 7, really, because you don't want to give a bullfighting thing, but it's fine.
Because you didn't get it.
Can I give you 10 questions?
Girl, no.
Oh.
Do you have 10 questions on you?
No, on my
Okay,
show.
give me one.
Oh,
yes.
one show. Oh, one question right now?
Yeah.
Sure. Close your eyes. Okay.
I've never had to do this, but okay.
Okay. Open your eyes. How many animals did God ask Noah to bring on his ark? How many sets of animals did he ask Noah to bring on his ark?
There were pairs.
So how many?
2. 1 pair.
No, so how many animals?
In total?
So in a set.
2 of each animal. So what?
So just can you answer how many?
1 male and 1 female of each breed of animal.
Okay, so can you answer? Can you give your number, please?
2. What is a set?
Is that
one set? Oh yeah, 1. Wait, fuck. What's a set? Is 1 set of 2? Is there in a set? 1 set of 2.
Is that yeah? So you're looking in.
Yeah.
So how many? Does I need a number? So can you tell me an answer?
2.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And you're so sure? Can you?
You're actually fucking with me.
No, I literally want to know, like genuinely.
I'm gonna say 2 of each. 2.
Wait,
2.
I don't understand. How many animals of each set did God ask Noah to bring on the
2.
ark? I'm only gonna ask you one last time,
2.
and that's what you're certain
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're correct.
How does it feel? Oh my God, that was so scary.
Right?
That proper fucked with me. I was like, is it? Wait, hold on now. Yeah, I still got it right. So
period.
hot topics of the week, baby. Okay, guys, we are going to move to hot topics of the week. Of course, it has been a chaotic week, and we are going to start with Tommy Lee and Natalie Nunn, the boxing match that happened in London over the weekend. And basically, Natalie Nunn won. She dominated rival Tommy Lee in a almost comical boxing match in London on Saturday night. So these are 2 reality TV stars, and they squared off at the O2 Arena.
Tommy Fury and Molly May.
Which one do you want to?
No, I thought you talking about Tommy and Molly.
No, so Tommy Lee is
the American girl.
America. So
right.
the 2 American reality TV
Oh
stars
yeah,
came and had a very. And so can you show some footage here of a very chaotic boxing match? Now, did you watch the match?
I didn't. I thought you were talking about Tommy and Molly May.
No, Tommy and Natalie.
Oh, Nunn.
Nunn.
Right.
Nunn. They had a fight.
And Natalie won.
And Natalie won.
Yeah.
For some reason, Tommy looked very, very out of it. I don't know why she came
To be
on.
honest, if I got paid that much, I would have been the same.
You wouldn't just be like, we just here for the vibe.
Literally,
No, you
honestly, they
wouldn't.
said, "Oh, Joyce, Annie, you're going in the ring to fight." I would
You
fall to
vibe
the
it.
ground. Yeah, if they're gonna give me a 10 million check, 1 million check, yeah, I'll fall to the ground, no problem. Yeah,
I don't
you
believe
got
you.
that.
I feel like you're way too competitive to do that. You would not want to lose.
No, because also I don't really care to get my face beat, so I just
That's
don't.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I would let you win. It's
I
more
would
likely for
win
you to.
anyway.
Yeah, really stand up. Let me see.
I'm thick.
Yeah, you nice.
Yes, I got all the strength in my thighs.
Yes, you nice. Okay, yeah, you probably would win.
See, I'm strong. No, I'm joking. No, it's just image. It's just image. But yeah, I don't know why. Obviously, they're now moving to the women. I know that guys were, doing all the boxing and stuff, but now all the
Women
reality
are doing
girlies.
that.
But there's money in it though.
There is.
There's a lot of money in it. Obviously, Tommy and Jake Paul are also going to have a fight.
Right.
Tommy Fury, Jake Paul.
And I saw Tommy was getting in a bit of heat because he said he left Molly at home to like.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about this because this has
Right.
really divided the social media. So the social media.
The people on social
The
media.
people on social. I knew I was missing a
Right.
word. The people on social media, and people were saying that obviously as a first-time mum,
Right.
it's disgusting that Tommy left her in her own devices, and I want to know to her own devices. What is wrong with my English?
Right. That's
It's the
okay.
tequila. I've never had this before. I'm not gonna put it up, but I've got tequila because Annie loves tequila, so
We love tequila.
I'm quite new to it, and it's fucking up my grandma. But
Really?
yeah, it's proper
Sorry.
fucking up my grandma. So for you, how do you feel about that?
I saw Tommy was on the news and he was saying he was giving his props and justice to Molly, and I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's credible to do that,
And be honest about
be
it, yeah.
honest. Like, I wasn't around because I was training, but I feel like that's what a lot of women that are with athletes,
100%.
men, not even just athletes, men that are in creative fields, men that are in tech, men. Literally, Michelle Obama was talking about this about like Barack. Like, I feel like it's very common. Hell. Damn, even our dads and our moms, when our dads are talking about I'm going away for business and our
Everyday
mom is
business
just
trip.
right.
Business
I feel
trip.
like it's very like it's not that it's common, but I feel like if a man's out there getting money and then a woman's at home, then she relies on her like support network to like help her through it. So it's not to say that it's like that's not to say that that's what I would want, but I understand that if you're in an industry where it's like crazy and stuff, like, yeah, I get it.
I feel like it's really delusional because it's like women want, we all want the guy that's, making money and doing their thing and being hustlers, and we want a high value man or whatever hot words people are throwing. But I also feel like you have to understand that a guy who is heavily invested into his work, into his craft, who is making a lot of money from it,
That has to train as
that
well.
has to train is not going to have the same time as a normal guy that's having a 9 to 5 that comes home at 5 p.m.
And
every
that goes
day.
for women athletes too. The
Yeah,
way that they
agreed.
train
100%,
crazy,
yeah.
they have to literally put time aside
Yeah.
to have babies. I heard that like Beyonce, for example, don't quote me, but Beyonce, she asks Jay-Z for money. Like, when I'm actually having your babies and stuff, I need coverage for the time when I'm off. And so I don't know for sure. I just saw this in OK Magazine. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like even with women, we have to put time aside when we have our careers to, like...
Agreed.
have this child and stuff like that. But most of us, like, that we have our heads on and stuff, we're like, nah, like, we're locked into our careers. Like,
Agreed.
for you, for example, if you got pregnant right now, what would you do?
In the bin.
Ah!
Do you know? Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not for. I personally would not have an abortion, but it would. If I was to get pregnant by mistake, which has never happened to me, I would highly consider it. And I don't even know what I would do because I'm in the peak of my life right now. I feel like it just would be silly for me, but I'm not pro-abortion though. But yeah, I think for me, and I understand
Tommy's
Do you know, I understand why people are frustrated,
Right.
but I feel like a lot of people they're not thinking about it.
It's not 9 to
Sensibly.
5.
Yeah,
like,
they're
it's
not thinking about it sensibly.
Tommy's not a 9 to 5.
What you just said is such a valid thing to say, because first of all, the woman is going to be at home,
Right.
making sure she's okay,
Right.
making sure that she's mentally ready. First of all, not many women have that luxury.
Right.
So the fact that she's able to stay at home, that means there's only one income. If this fight can cover her focusing
The
on
crazy
her
thing is she's
motherhood,
probably still monetizing off her sharing her pregnancy
Yeah.
journey and stuff, which is so smart because money is smart like
Yeah,
that.
she is
Come on,
smart.
stop. But like, I feel like with him, he's in trainer mode. Like literally, I feel like any guy, anyone that's in the field that is like, in terms of athletes, they have to literally put their whole life into what they're doing. Like eat, breathe, sleep, whatever they're doing. It's very hard for them to flip-flop even in between.
Yeah.
Even artists are the same. Like when I'm creating content or something, they like create music or whatever, they put it all into, like, they channel all the energy into what they're doing at the time. It's very hard for them to like come out of that energy. So I feel like,
let's be fair, guys, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and the thing is,
I don't want to just put it down to money though. I think that Molly May knew what she was signing up to. I don't want to.
A lot of people do. Again, there's another conversation that people are like, oh yeah, but he was on Love Island. How could he know? But in the same breath, he's the brother of like the heavyweight champion,
right? So he got a lot of pressure.
How could he
as
not
well.
take it seriously? Like, I don't know. I definitely feel like for you to be with someone for a year and lay down with them knowing that you're about to have a child, you knew
2-3
enough.
years,
I think they've been together for a long time, so you
yeah.
know his schedule. It's not the first time he's had a fight. It's not the first time he's
She
training.
probably still was feeling a way about it, but I feel like they just gonna work because I feel like Tommy is such a romantic. He's gonna be like, yeah, fair enough. Like, I was working. Once he finishes working, he's gonna be with the daughter.
Yeah,
all
once
the
the
time.
fight is finished, he's probably gonna focus on his daughter. But yeah, I get it's something that's so standard.
I'm just
and
ready
expected.
to see it unfold, child, because I love me some Molly May, child.
I love Molly Way. I think she's absolutely fab.
We stand.
Guys, we are going to close there. This has been a phenomenal episode, and of course, it has been an absolute pleasure to finally get Miss Annie Drea on the show. So, where do we find you?
Tracy.
I love you too.
Annie Drea on YouTube.
Yes.
Annie Drea on Instagram. Annie Drea on Twitter. Annie Drea _ on Twitter. They deleted my old account, child.
Listen, she everywhere. And with that being said, we are going to be out. And we are going to come back with another bad boy or bad girl. But for now, we motherfucking out. I'm back. Miss Jude. Goodbye.